If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives, I piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Hello and welcome! Thank you for joining us for session 10 of St. Elco's Fire, a lighthearted actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. I'm just going to keep saying everything exactly the same. To catch up on past episodes of St. Elco's Fire, visit happyjacks.org/St. Elco's Fire. And to find all the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org/shows. Hi, I'm Kurt. I'm the director for this session. I'm running Lighthearted, which is a game that I co-wrote with my wife, Kate Potts. And before we talk too much about me, let's pass it to our wonderful players, our cast here. And I have people in the wrong spots. I just noticed it. So while I fix that, Claire, you're in the first spot, so you get to say hi first.
I never go first. Yeah, I am Claire, and wait, no, I am Claire, and I am playing Cass. And they are a very wow. I usually have like 10 seconds to think about what I'm going to say. And I got as far as that. I'm like, they're a very person is what I was going to say. They're a nerdy and they're, but they used to be a coward, but they're not anymore. And they are learning to stand up for their friends, and they feel a sense of duty towards a baby unicorn. The end.
All right. Clara.
I'm Clara, and I'm playing Audrey, the cheerleader who is chosen by the warrior, and therefore is sort of like half cheerleader, half Hulk. I don't know. With the emotional intelligence of both. And she...
Wait.
I was reminded... Joey messaged me, apparently he was listening last week, and he just messaged me one line. He just messaged me one line, which was, if Neil dies, I don't have to break up with him. Which was
not
like
wrong.
the most. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's technically correct.
You played yourself, son.
Should not have done that. So
All
that
right.
exists.
Well, Joe, how are you doing?
Hey, man, I'm, and that's all I can say about that. So, okay, come on, Joe, bring up the energy. We're having a game here. My name's Joe. I play Zach Lee, and he's been having a lot of growth, and he's been a rebel all his life, and he's been falling in love a little bit, and he's realizing that sometimes you have to slow down and stop running and let things catch up to you. And that's a part of growing up. We'll see what we can do to stop the growth and turn him back to his trope, but we'll let that unfold.
Are you saying that life moves pretty fast, and if you don't slow down, you might miss it?
I was gonna.
Oh,
Can
I'm so sorry. Okay,
that was-
retcon. That didn't happen.
I'm gonna X that so Joe
Yes,
can say
that's
it.
exactly what I was building. That was the punchline.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I
It's
just
all
love that
good.
movie so
It's all
much.
good. It's all good.
If
It's
anyone
gonna
thought
be a
these were
real tight
scripted,
show tonight, folks.
Oh, it's only getting worse.
Well, Dave, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. Had a wonderful vacation week with my kiddos, so that was fun. I got to actually stay up late and pretend like I was an adult for a little while, since I didn't have to be up first thing in the morning to make sure they all got online for class. And tonight is brought to you by leftover Thanksgiving Prosecco. So cheers out there, everybody.
Cheers. Well,
Cheers.
it's keying out my fist raise.
Well,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
see what I'm quote unquote drinking because it's an edible. So,
You just-
which
So-
is legal where I am and where we record, so it's fine.
I actually forget that it's only legal in a few states, and I
Oh.
work with people that are not in states where it's legal,
Oh, how funny.
and then I'll make comments, and I
And they'll
remember
be
like
like,
in work meetings and remember, oh right, okay, never mind.
Did you hear, by the way, that every state that had a measure to make marijuana legal passed it this year?
Yeah,
Every single
gotta-
one.
It's a
we
good
gotta
time to
more.
pass it.
Yeah.
They were like, we've been
Everybody's
stuck
staying
inside.
home. It's time to suppress some feelings. All right.
Yeah. Wait.
Speaking of suppressing feelings, let's talk about last game. Last time on Saint Elco's Fire, we see this is a little looser. We see Zach standing in Mr. Whitmore's house and just like bamfing away after you killed the vampire and popping into Mrs. Strauss's house with the door like busted open. He searches for a bit and then finds that there is in fact a vampire in there ready to attack Miss Strauss in the shower. They tussle for a bit and poof, he bamfs away back to Mr. Whitmore's house. But not before Harold can try to pretend that nothing supernatural happened and everything is totally fine before a vampire just appears right in the middle and then everyone fights and murders it.
It's our favorite pastime activity as a group.
Yes.
Murdering vampires.
Does it count as an extracurricular?
Yeah, right? I minored in it.
Wait, is that going on Audrey's schedule?
Vampire slaying. It's actually on my schedule.
We're gonna have to make a special strength just for Clara. Then we get to see Audrey being a jerk to Harold, where she inadvertently reveals her feelings to him while trying to make it look like he's not a good partner to Mr. Whitmore. Then we see Kaz run out and check on Peter the Unicorn, who is okay, and being defended by Seymour the cat. Then we see everyone calling in on their significant others to make sure that they're okay, or rather, Kaz calling in on their mom, to find out that mom already handled the vamp and it was not a problem for her because they're German.
This is what we do.
Yes, is not a problem. That's Russian. I can't do German. It's instantly Russian.
By the way, I really love how her tone was just one of being inconvenienced.
Yeah, it's a real
Yeah.
madhouse out
That's
here. We really
perfect.
don't have time for your attack right now.
That was perfect.
We don't need this heat right now.
They did not. Then Audrey tells Tina to walk off vampirism, and it works.
I did.
And then,
Apparently that's all you need.
and only then does she remember that Neil exists, and maybe she should check on him. And oh no, he's been kidnapped by a vampire.
It might be. Don't date Audrey. Apparently.
And what does she say to that?
If Neil dies, I don't have to break up with him. However, that did not happen.
No.
Yet.
Yeah, yes.
Yet.
Death of the
The
breakup.
breakup or the death.
Oh my
Either
Neither.
way,
We've got a whole episode.
technically, we don't know about the death yet.
At which point, everyone decides that they're going to go and hunt down this vampire that kidnapped Neil. But Zach has left the dagger at Miss Strauss's house, so they have to go and pick it up and find that her place is swarming with cops because someone broke in and made a big mess, and there was fighting. And so they talk their way past the police, I think. I remember that. And managed to change out the dagger for a carrot or a pencil or something with an illusion on it. And there is a moment where they get rid of the cops, and Miss Strauss tells Zach, or Zach tells Miss Strauss everything that has happened up to this point. And she says that they should go talk to Mr. Larson about it because he's a level-headed guy and they can figure it out. Then outside Das Bunker, we see Peter bursting through the door with in his unicorn form, just to be stopped by a very inconsistent bodyguard who then gets knocked out by Audrey. And they make their way down to the 3rd floor of Das Bunker and beat and intimidate a vampire until he hands over Neil and tells them what's going on.
Like you do.
Audrey
Yes.
is A+ at interrogations.
So I believe that was Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. So because this whole thing is 2 weeks. So yeah, it's Tuesday, and you have an unconscious Neil, and you have a lot of feelings. What do you all want to do with those feelings?
Put them in a box.
That box in another box.
I'm gonna transfer to another school.
Considering transferring.
I mean, you had that scholarship lined up.
Yeah, but someone
true.
lost it, didn't they?
Why don't we all just go smoke a clove?
You are at the Goth Club.
Well, we've confirmed Neil is unconscious, not dead, right?
Yes.
We should maybe take Neil home.
Just like put him in his bed.
Yeah, but can we have a
Pretend
clove
nothing happened.
first?
You can have a clove while we do this. Just like put him in his bed, pretend nothing happened. Maybe he'll forget.
Just
Yeah,
pat
who
his
knows
head.
what kind of whammy the vampire put on him to bring him here?
That's true. I don't know. I don't think he's bright. I feel. Never mind.
And maybe the vampire took care of his evil cult dad at the same time he was at the
Oh,
house.
I forgot about the cult dad.
We could be
yeah.
lucky like that.
We could be lucky like that. That's definitely something that sounds like we would get lucky on. Let's take Neil home.
Does it?
And Audrey like slings him over her shoulder.
Right, because you still have superhuman
Yeah.
strength.
Yes.
So,
Oh my god.
so then I think that we pick back up right there. Like the intro sequence, ends on you throwing Neil over your shoulder and striding out of Das Bunker into the harsh evening light. Or was it still morning?
I don't know. I've missed so much work.
I think it was
It was like daytime.
still daytime.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
never
daytime.
mind.
It
We're
was like
just missing
afternoon.
school.
Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
we went to go attack the bunker in the first place.
Right.
This
was
is
without
like,
accurate
oh,
time
yeah.
records.
We don't want to try and do it during the evening when the vampires could chase us outside.
Correct.
Yeah, it's just like midday.
Okay, cool. So you walk out into the harsh midday sun on the middle of the moon. What did we call it? The Moonlight Strip.
Moonrise strip.
The Moonrise
Moonrise
Strip.
Strip.
And yeah, you take Neil home. So I think that's just like a quick clip of you like plopping him into his bed.
Yeah, at his dorm, I guess.
Well, do you take him home to his house or home to his
Oh
dorm?
shoot. You know what? Audrey isn't always the best critical thinker. I think she drops him off at his house.
I mean, do you just like go in the house?
I mean,
probably
is
been
anyone
there plenty
home?
of times. It's the middle of the day on a Tuesday. Probably not.
Awesome. Yeah, Audrey just walks in. Like she knows where the key is under the
Well-
mat and stuff.
How wealthy is Neil's family?
I think we said that his
We
dad
don't
is like
talk
a
about
law
that.
teacher at BU.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
a
Her
law professor.
Claire's answer: Orange County wealthy.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Well, I'm just out of character asking because
Oh, and I
he
was
might
that
there
was the
might
joke.
be people there taking care of the estate.
well, and
Oh,
I was trying
if
to
it
give you
was
like
crazy.
a branch of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I was trying to answer your question with.
I get you.
I think wealthy enough that it wasn't a question that he also because his dad works at BU, but wealthy enough, but probably not servant wealthy. How's that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
Right side of the tracks wealthy.
The row of very nice houses, but not like
The nicest
there's no
one.
gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have somebody that cleans their house once a week, but like
Well, because
not more.
the prep level wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Audrey definitely just like knows where the key is under the mat and is able to just toss it.
Share, not Fresh Prince.
Yes, sure.
So you plop him on his bed and he wakes up. And he's like, Where am I? And he like starts pulling at the like bag that's over his head.
Oh, I forgot he had a bag over his head. I'm really good at this, guys.
Surprise!
Are you all with me?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Well-
is awesome.
I don't know.
I don't think I would have gone into the
house.
house.
I would have gone into the house because I know that she doesn't always think very well on her feet.
I'm great
Yeah.
on my feet.
But I think Harold has a rare moment of like seeing the awkwardness of this and not going inside.
Yeah. So
it's Audrey and Kaz then?
yeah.
Okay. And he pulls it off and he's like, Is Audrey?
Hi.
Is this like is this a frat prank?
No. It was.
What?
Yeah, but we stopped it, darling.
What? Wait, but I'm not in a frat.
It was a pledge. Someone had to do something to someone they did not know. So you just
Exactly.
happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mhm.
But I know you.
Yes, it was not us. We found you and we helped you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait,
So,
but
we're just-
why were you at BU?
I was
wait,
gonna
am I
surprise
at home?
you. I was gonna surprise you, babe. And also I don't have the key to your room.
Yeah, we didn't know how to get into your dorm room or where you live, but she knew where this was, and it's only on the other side of town. It's not like we had to drive for an hour or anything.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense.
Audrey like elbows Cass.
Wow, what? We did not.
Did someone hit me in the head?
Wait,
like,
what? I
rubbing
said we
his-
did. Sorry.
I think, yes, someone did hit you in the head, and that's honestly why we thought we should get you out of there. It was a dangerous situation.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
take
and
me
we
to
thought
the
that you.
nurse?
Oh, we don't know where it is. And
What?
we didn't think that you were hurt that badly.
Yeah,
Just
BU
enough
has, like,
that
a
you should
whole
go home and rest.
medical thing. Students have. It's fine. Man, whew. That guy was rough.
Yeah.
There was this
you
like
looked-
weird older guy. What kind of frat takes an old dude?
I assume BU caters to all kinds of students.
And he was like covered in robes or something and wearing like a hood.
You know what? Greek life, man. It's weird.
You
But-
never know what
Yeah.
they're going to make you do.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew a person who had to wear baby diapers. That.
What?
Yeah, no, that's okay.
That's disgusting.
Well,
Oh.
it's great that you came to surprise me.
Yeah.
Hey, Cass, can you give us a minute?
Uh, uh I just do you remember that I studying first aid?
No, because we don't go to
Well,
the
I
same
am.
school, and I barely know you.
Cass
I'm-
is studying first aid. The
I
look
am-
Audrey is giving Cass. It's like,
So
if you leave
and
me here, I will kill you.
and I cannot leave a patient.
I'm not. No, I don't think that's how this is gonna go. I don't think I'm your patient.
Oh, well then we should leave you. Come on, Audrey.
Wait, no. I wanted to talk to Audrey.
It's fine, Cass. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Your friend is weird.
Don't say that. They're fine.
Aw.
Okay, but like, read the room. I don't know.
Babe.
They're German.
Oh, does that explain it? I don't.
I'm gonna assume it does.
Okay. Look, I just wanted to say sorry because our date was weird, and then we didn't talk much after, and
Yeah, I noticed you got a little prickly around Harold. What do you have against him?
I don't. I don't know. I thought maybe there was like something. Maybe you felt something.
That's funny. You're funny. And like Audrey lightly punches him on the arm in that way that warriors probably shouldn't punch people on the arm.
He's a jock, so he'll be okay.
Yeah.
He's probably like surprised though, because you
Yeah.
weren't a warrior the last time you did that.
That is true.
And he's like, "Whoa, you've been working out."
Yeah, that's new. It's fun. Yeah, cheerleading practice. I was working really hard.
You're so good.
Okay.
Audrey's really good at this, guys.
Yeah. Look, I was being dumb, and like I thought the like ego thing was getting me, and I don't know, it just felt weird and felt like we were competing with them for some strange reason.
That's silly. We're Audrey and Neil. Like, it's fine. I mean, we were nominated for Homecoming King and Queen. We didn't win, but nominated counts.
Yeah, I mean,
Does it?
Claire.
Listen, if you can put nominated for an Academy Award on a resume, you can put nominated for Homecoming
I
Queen.
am being
Counts for something.
so rude over here. I'm just being rude.
he's like, "Look, I know you're busy, and like you got like your job and everything's going on. I just wanted to make sure that like we're still good."
Yeah, of course, babe. We're great. I'm looking forward to Friday.
Okay. And he like leans in to give you a kiss.
And I think Audrey doesn't realize what she's supposed to do for a second, and then figures it out. Just like, oh, and so she kisses him back.
But
it's fast.
Yeah. And is it awkward? Like
A little bit.
So like we cut to the hall. How long does it seem like it's been? How long has Kaz been stuck out there? Like, does it seem like does the TV show make it look like you booked it as soon as you could get out of that room, or like you were in there a while?
I think no matter how much time has passed, Kaz is probably like out the front door sitting on the stoop.
Mm.
Oh, I had thought you'd be eavesdropping.
No. God, no.
Awesome.
Well, if you come back outside without Audrey, then I'm gonna like count to 20 and then turn on the car stereo real loud.
Viper armed.
No, not the alarm, just the stereo. Like a knockoff version of Say Anything.
Oh, sure.
Wow. Classy.
Nice. Is it? Well, I'll leave it up to you, Audrey. How long is it before Audrey pops out the front door?
I think it's a little. I think it's you know what? Let's make it weird. It's probably about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, we have the cops called on us in this nice neighborhood from the super loud stereo.
There's
I think that's because here's the thing. Like, I think Audrey definitely is sort of, again, like Neil is a habit, and so she's like, oh, I left people outside. I have to go. We'll talk soon, and I'm really looking forward to Friday. And she just books it.
Yeah, he's in like a great mood. He's totally fine.
Yeah, she leaves a little too fast.
He doesn't notice he's sleeping.
No, he doesn't notice. He's like
he's
put
fine.
his arms up.
He needs a sandwich and a nap. Okay.
20 minutes, guys.
Yeah. If you're in a rush, yes.
Oh, all right. I'm doing it right then. Anyway, yeah. But she books it out
like 4 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say like an 18, 19-year-old dude. That's twice.
You know what?
That's a marathon. Yeah.
You know, you're absolutely right. But
that's
yeah,
time
no.
for cuddles.
Yeah, Audrey hops. Audrey runs out, like leaves faster, like using a little more warriorness than like again probably reasonable. So she sort of like vampire zooms outside.
Nice.
Hi guys.
Hello. Don't you look happy?
Yeah, I'm great.
Shall we then?
Yeah, what are we doing next?
Let's go find out.
Peter's like, why is she so happy?
You'll learn when you're older, Peter.
All right. So we I think we cut that scene where you have time to do stuff if you want to get stuff done, or we can cut to tomorrow and just say that
I think there's a moment where Zach's gonna tell the group about Aaron Strauss, and the fact that we should go and talk to Mr. Larson. And that's happening earlier during the day before our night out.
Oh shoot.
How do you spell Aaron?
Erin.
Aaron Strauss. So yes, you relay what's going on with you and
Yeah.
Aaron Strauss, and do we want to cut to something specific, or do you want to have that conversation?
I think I just lay it out there. Like, I think we need to go and talk to Mr. Larson, and I'm perfectly happy to go with just me and Aaron. But if you guys want to come along.
Oh, I think that the more voices there are, then that would be better.
I think it's insanely dangerous to go see Mr. Larson, who is basically trying to tempt you.
Well, then you definitely should not go.
I don't think he's a completely bad guy, and I don't want him to feel like we're ambushing him.
I'm at least going to be waiting outside, man. You're not going to walk into the devil cult or dark magic cult by yourself. No way. No way.
Look, if things get hairy, I can get me and Aaron out.
But will you?
What do you mean?
We all saw how you looked at the book. I don't really think that I don't know that I can trust that you're not going to want to use it.
Do you remember what I told you when we stopped dating? That you needed to learn to let people help you. This is one of those times, darling.
But what if he's right?
What if he's right about what?
About some of the stuff in the book. What if we don't know everything? And what if I want to agree with him? What does that do to us?
A goal like bringing back a guy that wants to spread magic to everybody, that doesn't seem bad. But when you start wiping people's memories and sending shadow creatures to murder kids, you've gone too far in the wrong direction. So
Look, he's got a lot of things to answer for. If you guys want to be there, I need you to promise we're not going to start shit. Not again.
Nice.
Like I don't want to start off with a fight.
We will defend ourselves, but we will not start a fight. We are there for you.
Yep.
So if you start a fight or if he starts a fight, we will back you. But as always, we can hold. Yeah, we can control ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Thanks. I just want to make sure that I don't jump to conclusions like I usually do. Just if there's a chance this guy's not completely a fuck up.
Of course, we don't want to kill anybody that doesn't need killing. We don't want to kill anybody that doesn't deserve it. We don't want to kill anybody, even the people that do deserve it. Let somebody else do that.
That's true.
By the way, me and Aaron are kind of a thing now.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Dude,
Wait,
how did nice.
isn't she a teacher?
Technically, she's a staffer. It's a gray area. Smash cut to Claire actually meeting her husband when she worked at the school that he went to.
I'm so proud of you.
So yeah, that's happening. I feel it's really hard to breathe. What is I don't whew. Okay. Is this what friendship is like?
Yeah,
Ow.
we got your
Why
back,
would you hurt
man.
us this way, Joe?
Oh my gosh.
And Zach is starting to hyperventilate a little bit. This is probably the first
Dude,
time he's been
dude.
so candid about his feelings.
Remember, eye contact and be cool.
Eye contact. Eye contact. Yeah. No.
All right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got this.
Pull it together.
I got this. Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
You do.
That is wonderful.
Okay. So we can all just stop talking about it now. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm good with
yeah.
that.
Okay. I don't need this heat. I don't need this heat right now. I don't.
There's
Don't
no
worry.
So
There's no heat. We're
so let's
proud
just
of
do
you.
let's
I
just
think.
move on. We can be finished
mean,
here.
Like,
I feel like if this was
if
a
it
TV
hasn't
show,
been
we'd
invented
cut
yet,
to something
it's
more
time for the fist
interesting.
bump.
100%. When you said I just don't need this heat right now, I think that's where it cuts.
Director's too invested.
Yeah.
Thank
While
you for going on that little ride with me. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, that was a fun
Oh,
ride.
yeah.
I'm actually like, genuinely a little hurt by is this what having friends feels like? Oh, it's okay, Claire. It's okay.
It's so good. I'm gonna cut to outside Mr. Larson's house.
I like our procession of like ragtag vehicles just tootling around town all day. An Airstream and an old car and a Porsche with the back window busted out.
Oh, I forgot
And
you broke the back window of your Porsche.
I did no such thing. There was some evil cheerleader inside. And then you've got a Carmen Gia? Was that what we decided? I forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're
it's
driving it
complete-
right now. You've got the
I'm
Bel Air
not.
with the
We're
Airstream.
taking the Bel Air.
Oh,
with the
okay,
Airstream.
okay. I just had
okay.
this vision of this whole caravan pulling up everywhere.
Oh,
So let's set the scene outside of Mr. Larson's house so we know who's in what and what time of day it is and if it's tomorrow or if it's the same day.
Oh God.
Because we can.
If
I'll
it's
be
the
a
same day,
pulling the
I am
airstream.
going to be exhausted.
If it's
Yeah.
the same day, Mr. Larson is not there. He's at school.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah,
could be
the
evening.
the meeting happens at his house on Wednesday. He said he'd wait if I wanted to meet him.
Oh man, why do we plan
okay.
things for Wednesday? Wednesday is
But-
booked. Pick a different day.
But Zach does have band practice before then at some point.
Yeah. So,
so
do we
get
want
to
to
go
just
to school?
montage out the next couple of days? Or the next day, I guess the next 24 hours until we show up at Mr. Larson's house?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like we have a band practice that's happening sometime in there. There's probably going to be like some cheer practice if someone's going to that and maybe work. I think
I go
it'd be
to the
interesting
AV
to
club
see
meeting.
some secret society stuff from Kaz. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I absolutely want to call. I didn't even think about this before, and it makes me a bad person. I should call Amanda
Mm-hmm.
and make sure she's alive.
I don't remember who Amanda is.
Amanda,
My
is the
goth
not
date
vampire.
girl.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
a vampire.
Yeah, your goth girlfriend who's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly a vampire.
According
She's
to
Listen.
definitely a vampire.
That was just a preliminary fear. I don't think she really is.
Well, we'll kill her if she is.
So if we want to montage through it, then just give me the gist of these scenes, like what they look like, what you like if it's a phone call, what you say. But if you want like a more involved scene where you're gonna have back and forth dialogue, then we can like actually do that scene with you and Amanda on the phone, that kind of thing. So it's up to you.
I mean, as long as you didn't plan for her to be kidnapped and or murdered by vampires,
She is not kidnapped and murdered by vampires.
then it can just be a catching up phone call and like a hey, I'm looking forward to Wednesday,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, you'll
like,
have narrative control
fine.
during the call with Amanda.
That's totally fine then. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. As long as I wasn't like, oops, sorry, we took care of everybody else's interested people, but you're out cold. Sorry, I was busy. The guy that gave me a portrait comes first. Let's be honest.
I mean, like, I'm not saying that we should prioritize people over each other, especially not based on monetary means. However,
And technically, we haven't really had a real date yet. So, I mean, we had the mini golf fiasco, but
so
like,
is she even really a person?
This is my territory.
I mean, she's a tertiary character at best right now. So,
Go far. She's a sexy lamp.
Like she's a favorite regular. She's not exactly a supporting role.
Just there for the
Yeah,
poster.
but there's a Tumblr blog dedicated to her already.
well, yeah,
Well,
'cause
yeah,
she
and there's-
appeared on a show.
she's the hot girl that showed up. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
probably
there's
20.
obviously, and there's flash fic of her with all of us.
That is
including-
accurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Harold reads it.
Meta.
And write some of it.
Oh yeah,
He's the mod. All right.
1 + 2 + 2 + 1. What?
Even if you were correct, it would still be 1 + 1 + 2 + 1, not 1 + 2 + 1 + 1.
Nice. All right. Well, let's do the game part, and I'm gonna cut to. I think band practice is tomorrow, so we'll do that probably last. But if there's anything else, we can do a couple rounds and get like little quick shots of what everybody's doing over the next day. So let's go ahead and start with Dave because it sounds like you have a solid idea of what you want.
Well, I mean, I think we kind of covered it. Like just a quick phone call, checking in. Oh, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Like, it's going to be a ton of fun. I think I'll say something like, I even drove by Das Bunker to make sure I remember how to get there the right way. Like, yeah, just totally like nerding out about it
Nice.
and excited. And then there's going to be like, when it flashes back to Harold, I think he's just going to be asleep. like it'll go through other people's stories and then come back, and then Harold's just passed out in various positions.
Nice. What's Audrey doing?
Audrey is back at school because, she still has to do that. But the montage is actually going to pick up at cheerleading practice when it's Tina's first cheer back, I want to say, now that she's over her vampirism.
She walked it off.
She got over it just fine. Which I realized in bringing Tina back from the dead, Audrey just lost her spot on I think she's an alternate. I cannot remember what we decided.
I
thought you made the team.
I think she's on the team. No, she is. She's just a different position again.
Yeah.
So
it lowers the chances of you taking over the team.
Yes.
No.
For sure.
But yeah, no. So they're back, and she's there's a couple suspicious glances, but I think otherwise it's clear that Tina might be okay.
I think Tina is nice to you.
Yay.
Is the weird thing for everyone.
Friendship.
She's still kind of sassy to everyone else on the team, but she's actually nice to you.
Awesome.
Wholesome girl friendship then.
Yes.
Yes, wholesome girl friendship.
As it was pointed out, apparently I hadn't built any wholesome female relationships into this whole 10 episode arc.
Seriously? Huh.
Yeah.
Mostly because Audrey's a bitch to everyone.
Well, I mean, that helps, but yes.
Yeah, no, Tina's genuinely nice. And Audrey's sort of yeah, okay, we're friends now because I saved your life.
Yeah.
I think at some point in the background, though, you hear T go, "What the fuck?"
I think she gets it. I think she really gets it.
After some particular time where
Yeah.
she's super nice about something, you didn't pull off the move right or just slightly wrong or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, you'll get it, don't worry." T's just in the back of the gym, you just hear, "What the shit?"
What the fuck is this shit?
Something snaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, Audrey
It's like
borrows
a bleacher, the whole bench of the bleacher.
Audrey borrows Tina's scrunchie. And it's wholesome.
Nice. What do we
Wait, are we giving her the this episode's fuck?
No,
Tina?
I'll switch it to what the shit.
Okay.
What the
'Cause
hell?
I don't want to rob that for a
I was just saying, I think it'd be funny to give it to a
Gag me
smaller-
with a spoon.
Yeah. And that would actually solidify her Tumblr fandom. Is if she got the one fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so early in the episode too.
Yeah. There's everything. It's about everything's about how T got robbed and T should have more screen time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes,
she gets
exactly.
the one. Yeah.
fan favorite T.
What do
It's
we see
weird that
Kaz
the meta that this is a TV show is one of my favorite parts of it.
doing? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not weird. Because you work in TV.
That is true. But yeah, I think that Tina and Audrey are having are genuinely friendly, and yeah, scrunchie lending and stuff. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
go shopping later. Who knows? I don't have time, but we could.
What's the song that's playing over?
Hold on. I my brain just went girls who just want to have fun because it's appropriately girly.
Sure.
Is that a cop out?
No, that's fine.
Awesome,
works.
that's the one.
The reason it's like that is because it got used for every friggin' scene like that. So yeah.
That is true. Fine, it's perfect. That's what we're using.
It's not a trope yet because it's still the
It's
80s.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
a trope.
It just came out. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah,
song is
totally.
new.
This song is new.
What do we see Kaz doing?
Sorry, I'm looking up a list of 1980s songs because every time you say, and what song is playing, I'm always like, oh, I know so many 80s songs, and I can't think of a single goddamn one. So
This is
I
why
feel
I
like-
have Spotify in the background while we do this game.
I feel like that's the biggest curse of a time traveler, though. Is you arrive places and you're like, oh God, this song again. And they're like, what do
possibly,
you mean?
except that I just love music. There's very few songs that I'm like, not that song right now. Anyway, Kaz. Well, she has to go to the AV club because they have not been in quite a while. And while they are there, they return the things that they borrowed in order to make the little. Oh, wait, no. Did they conjure that?
What are you talking about?
The tracker that we put on the teacher?
You conjured that.
Used something to
conjured
make
that.
it. You made like the conjuration part was like you made like a compass out of it, out of something, some.
That's right, but it was,
Walkman or
but
something
there
like that.
was some tech.
Like a
Yeah, yeah.
component
Yeah.
to it.
Okay, so they go to return it to the AV Club, and they stop by just to say hello and catch up and blah 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 blah. And then they also I heard a thing. They stop by home and see that their mom and sister are fine. And do they have Peter?
You still have Peter unless you're gonna leave Peter at home when you go to school.
I will leave Peter at home when I go to school. And what was the last thing I wanted to do? And they pull a couple of shifts serving food at a bar or at a club, so that they can make some money and
sure.
stop being broke.
Cool.
And I'll clear that, which I've had since like the first session.
Oh, because we had to pay for the stupid baby alcohol.
I think it was the second session that I have.
Yeah,
I've had
Baby
that.
alcohol.
Am I still broke?
The baby gambit.
Yeah, if you want to try to clear conditions, this is a good time to try to figure that out.
No, but I still have. Oh God, I forgot Neil's jacket was set on fire, and I still have it, and it's technically on glam, but
Yeah.
like leaving it at home, I'm gonna go say, might clear that.
Sure.
I feel like that would only come up if you are in a situation where you're around Neil. Like,
Yeah, don't ask about it, okay?
Oh man, I should have asked about it. I forgot about it, and Neil
It's
should
in
have been
her-
like, "Where's my jacket?"
It's in the trunk of her car.
Yeah. He would have bought that.
She figures she's gonna get it to a tailor at some point, but it's just in her car now.
I think
Oh, no.
if it's
It's actually in the Bel Air because that's what we were driving.
yeah.
Ah, cool. Peter won't eat it, right? He's a unicorn.
What
not a
won't he
goat.
eat?
A jacket? He's a unicorn, not a goat.
Yes. Yeah. Wrong four-legged creature.
Awesome.
I don't know what unicorns eat. Berries.
Berries.
And, Adderall berries and t-shirts.
Adderall.
Adderall berries and Letterman jackets.
Yep. Okay, cool. Do we see anything else from Kaz, or are those the like quick clips we get from Kaz over the next day or so?
They also go to the library to see if they can research any more about vampires or the supernatural.
Okay.
Just like even books that are just rumored to be, fiction, but like the author claims is true.
Mhm.
Like they're just gonna read to see if they can just to try and absorb any other kind of lore that they haven't heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to change? This is not something there's a mechanic for, but are you trying to change one of your things that you're super into, that you're the foremost authority on?
Yeah, actually, I think I would like to change it to be, instead of about technology, which
We haven't really addressed.
not
that.
only is it not useful, we haven't really done anything with. I'd like to have it be like, I don't know if I want to have breadth of supernatural or specifics of vampires.
Do you want Shadowborn or no Darkspawn or Lightborn?
I'll go with Lightborn because I've got the Lightborn liaison thing going.
So you're learning about like unicorns and fairies and stuff like that?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Because like evil monsters, like vampires and werewolves and stuff, would be darkspawn, but we'll think about that, and we'll go to Zach, and then just let me know which one you decide.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question.
Sure.
How many with my I get 2 specialty topics?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I ever picked the second. I think current events. Never mind.
I thought you had like
current events and electronics. Those were my 2 things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of electronics.
I know you used one for like security cameras.
That was electronics.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then I'll get rid of current events and go to Lightborn.
Cool. And then the scene fades to pick up wherever Zach is. Where do we see Zach?
I think Zach just has a sprinkling of little montage scenes where he's meeting up with the band. He's also going to his music class, and in between we're seeing that he's actually writing a song. And he like writes and then like he gets frustrated and like he scribbles it out and tosses it, and then he goes back and picks it up again and dusts it off and tries again. So there's a bunch of those scenes.
Nice.
But I think the other thing that happens is he sets himself up for a schedule with the school's academic advisor, and he specifically requests a certain one. And when he goes there, he drops off a brown paper bag lunch, and then he leaves. And
so she gets a lunch?
Yeah, she gets a lunch from Zach with little notes in there.
Aw.
And yeah, that's what Zach's doing.
And I think we see her like eating the thing and like pulling out the notes, and we get like I think the song transitions from like Girls Just Want to Have Fun to probably not Totally Close to the Heart again, but like some romantic song.
In my head, what's the song in my head is actually Hold the Line by Toto.
Sure.
And it's in between Zach meeting with the band and trying to do the songwriting and going to singing and trying to do this relationship. I think if with the camera zooms in on the brown paper bags, it's actually just mixtapes. It's not like lunches. It's like it's mixtapes of music he thinks she'll like.
Nice. So she pops in the cassette.
Yeah.
And like sits there, leans back in her chair for her hour break that she just got.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And it like fades out with the camera sort of like I think it like the camera swipes right, like it pulls and it finishes on the front of Mr. Larson's house with your cars pulling up, as there's probably like a musical cue in the song that matches the tires, crawling up to the curb or something like that. And we see like feet hitting the ground, and like there's like the crunch, and then like the clap of the door, and then like everyone is standing in front of Mr. Larson's house.
Sort of the bottom up shot of the 4 of them, a la Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It comes in with the Bel Air has curb feelers, so it's like scrapes into the scene.
Yeah. And it like matches the like synth, the like
yeah.
And then we see you all standing there. How's everybody feeling?
Oh, I should pick.
Determined. Actually, pretty good though.
I feel
Claire,
like
how did you land?
How did I land? I just walked up with my Walkman.
Oh, I meant with your super nerd. Did you end up changing out current events for Lightborn?
Oh, yes. Yes, I changed up current events for knowledge in Lightborn.
Cool. Sounds good.
So, Sorry, I was like, did I do a superhero landing? I'm so confused. Did we pick that?
No.
That's how you break your knees. Don't do
I
that.
land through his roof.
Oh, she's gonna do a superhero landing. She's gonna do a superhero landing.
Ankles hurt.
Nice. So yeah, so it like pans up on all of you. Go ahead and mark whatever your emotional state is.
Yes.
And,
I think I am vigilant.
Vigilant.
And do you have Erin with you?
Erin is with me. We came in her car.
Okay. And Erin, like you're all standing there, like looking cool. Like, yeah, we're approaching the bad guy's house, and Erin like looks around at all of your friends and is like, "Well, this is fun."
Guys, you met Erin, Miss Strauss. Erin, this is everyone.
Yeah. Hi. I think I know everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
She knows everything, so we don't have to.
I'm
hold
glad you
anything
didn't
back.
get killed by a vampire.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
Welcome to the Scooby Gang.
Look, he was really only expecting me, so maybe I should go first and just.
Well, I don't want you to have to go in there by yourself.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, what are we gonna do? Go in disguise?
Why don't the two of us go in with you? And
Well-
Audrey and Howard, you stay.
Well, he's just expecting. He's expecting office hours, right? Like he's expecting
Right.
to talk to you about the book that he
Me
shared with you.
personally, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe the two of us just go, and your friends can hang out here, or.
Oh, but you see, I could have been coming to see you, and we could have all simply met in the square. I think it's better if there are two people with him.
Well, if everybody wants to go in, then everybody can go in.
Why
You want me to
don't fine?
try and-
If we're gonna wait outside, can we at least do a listening spell?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you can pull one off.
And Audrey looks at Cass.
Yeah. Okay, so would Audrey be wearing earrings?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Can I borrow your earring, please?
Sure. And she takes out some, I guess, just gold tube earrings.
So I want to like enchant it to catch anything I'm saying and like put it in her ear, like it's a one-way walkie.
Sure. Do you want it to be like a physical sound, or do you want it to be like a mental communication thing?
That's a really excellent point. I want it to be. I want it to be a physical sound. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want it to be a
Physical sounds funnier.
Yes.
Or like more likely to go wrong.
Yes.
Well, and also
Or
if
maybe, like,
Audrey
it's-
gets knocked out, Howard can still hear.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
also works.
So then
When would I get knocked out?
that's probably under like illusions.
Okay.
Well, I could totally help with that.
Oh, good, because I think illusions is
That's
very
my
far
jam.
from- Oh, it's also my jam. Cool. So we will jam it together. So that is one away from where I am, but it's up one step because it's my second mage thingy.
Nice.
Yes.
Sure.
I have the roller up here. So that's a D8, and then this would be mental.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so D8 and a D10 for me. Sorry, I can never remember where I. Okay.
Rather than me help with that, would it be more helpful if I helped you be invisible to go inside?
Yes. Yeah, that would be great.
I mean, it worked out okay for us back at the Rotary
Yeah.
Club or whatever that was.
This is true. Yeah, no, I'm not going to stop you. These things have a habit of going wrong.
I think Miss Erin is like, this is a lot of setup for a conversation.
Audrey like looks at her and is like, you would be surprised.
You have not had the weeks that we have had. The days that you had, we have had a week of that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if I had been beset by vampires, then I'd probably be a little edgy too. I get that.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to say this, but I don't even know if we can trust you completely. Like I believe that you are in danger, but I don't know you very well. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Zach, should I go? Are you?
No, that is not what I am saying.
No, I think you guys should go. Because it's getting very clear to me that you don't trust me.
It's not that I don't trust you. I very much trust you, Zach.
I don't trust him.
I mean, you guys are gearing up to fight already. I mean...
No, we're not. We're gearing up to be ready. No matter what.
To get invisible, to sneak in?
We want to be able to know that if the tempting continues, that we will know about it so that we can...
What tempting? What are you talking about?
Anyone?
Listen, man. We just want you to be safe. We're up to 5 times in the last week that someone has tried to murder us.
Oh my.
Okay?
Have you contacted the police?
It's complicated.
First it was a giant Jekyll and Hyde character and a shadow creature and vampires. It's been real bad. So I'm sorry, I don't trust any situation where we're going to interface with the people that might be responsible for part of this.
Okay.
That's all.
That sounds...
It's not that I don't trust you, Zach. I don't trust much of anything right now.
Audrey isn't saying anything because she's a bad liar.
Yeah, I guess this is what friendship feels like.
And I think Erin puts her hand on your arm, and she's like, it seems like you've all had a traumatic experience, and maybe they're just worried about you.
Just give me 5 minutes, guys, before we do anything weird. He's just a teacher. I just want to talk to him like a regular freaking human being.
At least let us do the earring spell.
All right.
We'll wait outside.
Just so we know if you're in trouble. That's all. You can even have a keyword.
Yeah.
Like heat.
Why? Why would that be my keyword?
No, it's just a weird word for you to say in a teacher meeting.
I'm pretty sure a safe word is supposed to be something.
Well, how would I even work that into a? How would I work that into a sentence? That's not something I normally say.
Do you want it to be like xylophone? I don't know.
You've said heat to me at least like 3 times.
How about kazoo?
Avocado.
Kazuvocado.
That's the actual good
okay.
one.
Fine. Kazuvocado. Okay.
All right.
If I say kazuvocado, we solve problems the way we normally do.
Yes.
Do I want to know what that is?
Audrey cracks her knuckles but doesn't say anything.
Erin, I'm not going to ever lie to you.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure it won't come to that.
If it does, you'll be safe, I promise.
Thank you.
Did you do the spell?
I rolled for it. I haven't done it yet, but I rolled a 5 and an 8, which is a 13.
You only keep one of your dice.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
On a D8?
D10.
Yeah. Okay. So an 8 is that's totally fine. So just make sure you mark stress for casting a spell with that thing. You can also put it on your familiar if you want because you took that. And then, are you holding off? Is Harold holding off on making someone invisible?
And at least until Zach turns his, goes inside.
Yeah. I will.
Until he calls Kazuvakato?
Yeah.
No, until he goes inside.
Oh,
I will
gotcha.
already be invisible. If he
Friends
calls
trust
Kazuvakato.
friends, but yeah, that.
Okay. So Aaron taps your arm and is like, "We're gonna be fine."
Yeah, you are. Zach braces himself and knocks on the door.
There's hang on a minute. There's a rushed voice comes from inside the house. And then he answers the door quickly. He opens the door and he's like, "I'm sorry, I was just on my way." Oh, right. Yes, I said okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I hope it's okay. I know it's just me, but I brought Miss Strauss with me because I wanted her feedback on some of the stuff we were going to talk about. If that's okay with you.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Aaron, good to see you.
I'm gonna look at Erin and just check how she's doing with, if she's noticing anything or she's okay.
Well, he seems surprised to see Aaron.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, Fred, don't worry. We just had some questions about what you were talking about with Zach." And he's like, "Oh, good. Well, come on in then," and opens the door and steps aside for you to come in.
Look, Mr. Larson, I have to come clean about a lot of stuff. I think this is yours. I pull out his journal.
Oh. Okay.
I think you left it behind in class one day, and I meant to give it to you earlier, but it's just my schedule has been crazy, and I didn't mean to read it. I really didn't, but I want you to know that I don't think you're wrong, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today.
Well, thank you for returning it. And he holds his hand out to take it from you.
I'm gonna check him out and see if there's anything off about him, any marks, any signs of.
He doesn't look injured. If that's he doesn't have. Doesn't look cut up or anything like that.
Okay.
He does look like he hasn't slept, maybe.
Okay.
Or he's not sleeping well. He hasn't showered in a couple days.
Mm.
And he seems a little nervous that you read his book, because now he's going through every entry in there. He's like, "God, what did I say in this journal?"
Right.
But yeah, he doesn't look like he got in a fight with a unicorn or anything.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think there are a lot of really good ideas here, but you asked me once about if I knew anything about unicorns, if I saw a unicorn, look, and I'm not saying I did, but hypothetically, what would you do if you found one?
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think that's handled. I don't think it's. Yeah, I think.
So you found a way to. What do you mean by handle? Like you don't need it anymore, or you've already found a unicorn?
Well, there's. I asked if you knew anything about them because you brought them up. I don't need any help with that. If that's what you're asking, finding a unicorn anymore.
So you found one. They're real. Is that?
Yes, they are real. And Erin like laughs. She's like, "What are we talking about?"
And is it possible, if you have a unicorn, to undo something in the past?
What? Well, I mean,
Can you bring someone back? Could I bring my mom back?
oh, Zach, I'm so sorry.
What if it was my fault?
I oh,
Can I undo that with a unicorn? Can I? I think I visibly get emotional.
and and he's
Yeah.
he's like he's like really thrown back. And he's like, "Oh, Zach, it's that's not I don't I mean, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but it's definitely not anything I know how to accomplish. I really don't want to get your hopes up there. I'm so sorry for your loss."
So I want to see if he's just saying that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a read on, is he doing something like this? Is that like a mental roll or a psych maybe?
Psych, probably.
Psych, yeah. Let me see. That's not a good stat for me, but let's see what happens. Five.
So I mean, he seems more like thrown off by the mention of your loss.
Okay.
And like he feels bad for you.
Okay.
And he doesn't know how to help.
Okay.
And he starts like going into hypotheticals, and he's like, I mean, spirits exist. There are ghosts. But that technically that could be an echo of someone's force of will made manifest by their need. Shades exist, but they're really just shadow imbued with purpose.
What about Bastion?
I mean, if anyone would know, it would be him. I don't want to get your hopes up, but his theories were his writings were incomplete. Like, he was building up to something, and there's more to magic than what we teach and what we understand. But to bring someone back from the dead, I mean, assuming that their spirit moves on to another plane or reality, theoretically we could try to get to there and get them back. But to give them corporeal form, and then maybe you would need something to put that in, like a vessel. And he's like going into all these like theories on what he could try to do.
I'm gonna try and roll a sway to see if I can get a straight up answer from him. Sure. I think what I'll say is just, Mr. Larson, I need you to be straight up with me. Am I wasting my time with this? But that's going to be my attempt to sway. So here, let's.
I think the risk is an emotional condition, like using the memory overwhelms you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, that is good. One more. 8 plus, so 10.
Oh, sure.
Thanks,
And
Moby.
he stops like he stops going through scenarios and he says, "Not that I know of. But that isn't to say that what I'm trying to do isn't worthwhile and that you couldn't help. But
What
honestly,
are you trying to do? If you're
what
not
you're
trying to bring
hoping
back
to accomplish,
Bastion,
Bastion understood the light more than anyone. And I believe that he understood how to push out the darkness, to banish it from this realm, from our world. And there would be nothing but the light left. And there would be no tempted, and there would be no risk, and there would I mean, sure, you can get hurt with fire or whatever, but there would be none of this shadow games with powers that don't understand what they're playing with.
so you would take the darkness away for everyone?
That's what I believe. But the only way I understand to get him back from where he was put is to use that same power, because that's what put him there.
And what's the cost? What do we have to do to make that happen?
Well,
I'm gonna
nothing
slowly
comes without sacrifice.
I'm gonna slowly reach over to Erin and just take her hand to signal to her that I'm playing a role here, that I'm not actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll sway.
Okay. D8. That is not my D8. This is my D8. 9.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, 9. Because
Okay.
plus 1.
So she's your mentor. So I think what's gonna happen is she's gonna back your play, and so you're gonna have +2 because she's gonna help because she can give you advice. But so she'll do it through the conversation.
Nice.
And so you'll have +2 to other like sway rolls with Mr. Larson while you're here.
Okay.
And she gets it, and she like jumps in, and she's like, please go in. She just reiterates what you're saying, but from an adult's mouth, right? To give it more weight. And so he's remind me the last thing you asked him.
What's the cost? What do we have to do to make this happen?
And so he says, nothing comes without sacrifice. The magic required to open a gateway to where he is dark, and it's dangerous, and it requires a cost that I would have been willing to pay but am unable to pay on my own. And so, from my reading, it requires the end of something good.
A personal
the
loss.
Loss of pure joy or pure happiness or a unicorn. As it embodies all of those things. Because nothing that we've tried was strong enough.
There was a spell I remember seeing in the book. It was a pronunciation I couldn't quite make out. Avocado? Avocazoo? Do you remember that incantation?
I don't recognize anything like that from the book. Maybe it was a misinterpretation?
It's probably nothing. You've given me a lot to think about, Mr. Larson. I think Miss Strauss and I will let you get back to your day.
Well, hang on. I could look. I could really use your help here.
You know, I believe that power should be given back to people, but I don't believe anybody should decide what's best for everyone else. And that's what you're trying to do.
But, Zach, you don't understand. The darkness is nothing but pain. It only brings pain. Banishing it is the right thing to do.
That's what a lot of people said about capitalism and communism.
Sure. Am I... You know, fine. Then get me my red jacket. This is the right thing. And the people who've misused this power to hurt people and to draw lines and to seize control don't deserve it.
Yeah, and you're becoming one of them. This is not how we solve problems. We can't just magic it all away. We can't just keep hurting people. We can't just keep destroying everything good.
Zach, I would never force anyone to do anything they're not comfortable with, and it sounds like you are not comfortable with this.
Whoever you're with, if they're about to do what I think they're gonna do, I suggest you not be a part of that. And as for Bastion, I'll find him myself.
What? How would you do that?
I'm a traveler, Mr. Larson.
No. That doesn't make any sense. How would you...
I just needed to know that he wasn't completely dead. And if I can find him, I can find my mother. And I don't need you. And I don't need anything that you're up to.
Zach, the places you're talking about going are very dangerous. I don't think you should be playing with this.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh. Aaron, please.
Miss Strauss, let's go. By the way, I'm dropping your class.
It's a little late for that. But be careful. Aaron, talk some sense into him. He calls that after you, as you leave.
My fists are balled up and trembling, but I walk outside. And when the door closes, I slump and I begin to break down a bit.
And Aaron like takes you in a hug.
Did you guys hear that?
As you're coming out the door, I think like I know I'm like running towards the door. So you coming outside, I'm like, and then you get upset, and I'm just like, are you okay? I mean, you don't seem okay, but I mean, you're not on fire, and there's no demon chasing you.
I want to set this house on fire. I want to watch him burn.
Oh, okay.
But he's not the problem.
Okay.
He's just wrong. But I think
Okay.
the people that he's with are going to try to hurt a unicorn.
So do we want to try and follow him to find them?
Well, I'm not letting them do it.
We actually know where they meet up.
Yeah, but we don't know when. Or
That's true. I mean, we can always call to try to book a reservation and see when they're booked.
I guess it's true.
I feel like
As long-
in the car
As
the
long
whole
as it's
time.
not Wednesday night.
Yeah,
It's
the three of them
100%
had their
Wednesday.
ears.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course, it's Wednesday. I feel like in the car, the three, Kaz, Harold, and Audrey just had their ears pressed against each other, trying to listen.
The precursor to like the earbud sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you okay?
Are you okay? And she like hugs you tighter.
Yeah. I just got real close to doing something really stupid again.
It's okay. There's a reason that when you find out someone is tempted, you're supposed to report them. So we'll simply report Fred, and the authorities will deal with it.
Aaron, am I tempted?
I don't think so.
And with that, I collapse into her arms.
And I'm gonna cut the scene on that. Joe's always gonna get the end of the scene.
Yeah, he's so good at the dramatic.
He's so good.
By the way, if actual tears come out, I am okay. When I get into character, sometimes I actually do cry in character. But I am, as a safety thing, I am good. I'm enjoying this.
So it is Wednesday afternoon. There's a bunch of things happening Wednesday night for some people. There's a concert that's happening tonight. I believe Kaz is playing at the concert.
Yeah,
and
you didn't know I could play.
oh, sorry, not Kaz. Zach is playing as the opener for the opener.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is whatever this unicorn switch is. Oh, did I just let something go? Hang on.
Unicorn switch?
I
Were you
heard
guys gonna try
unicorn
to follow
switch.
Mr. Larson?
I hate to do this, but I don't because I think it's fun. But if Harold has a date tonight and Zach has to play the show, I assume Kaz isn't doing anything. So Kaz and Audrey can go.
Oh. Or one out
Sorry.
for Kaz.
That was on a-
Does Kaz need a catch up for what just happened in the scene, or did you hear?
Yes, please.
Oh,
No, I did
man.
not hear anything.
It was
Oh my
emotionally
gosh.
intense.
So what's the last thing you heard?
I think he just went inside.
He had just gone inside. yeah.
Okay.
So much stuff happens.
So we found out that Fred definitely wants to bring Bastion back. He needs to kill a unicorn to do it, and that Zach is not gonna help him because it won't bring his mom back.
He has to end someone's happiness. He could kill someone's love.
Correct.
Unless they figured out that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's either end something good, so it's a deep loss, or kill a unicorn.
I think, okay, so I'm going to give you guys some information. So I'm going to help you wrap some stuff up. So I think
Thank you.
between the overheard conversation at the lodge, the journal, and what you've learned just now, they have been trying with like bigger and bigger ideas of happiness. So one of them sacrificed their own happiness.
Okay, so they've tried it too.
And it was him, and that's why he was like mood swingy, because anytime he should feel happy, he instead feels tempted.
Oh shit. Okay.
Then they tried, that didn't work. It wasn't enough. So they were like, well, there's a big bonfire. All those kids are going to be so excited to be like all these things. So they tried to like siphon the happiness from the party. And that's when Harold accidentally bumped into them. And they did
that
say,
explains why I was super angsty for a couple of days.
And they accidentally screwed up and a kid drowned.
Holy shit. Okay.
And it still didn't work. And so they're trying something so pure and so full of life that it won't, that there's no question.
Okay. So they definitely need a unicorn. Cool.
By their understanding.
Interesting.
But yeah, Zach wants to bring his mom back from the dead. I think dead.
That was yeah.
And he was hoping that the ritual that would bring Bastion back would have brought back. Which, by the way, I just figured out was the name of the main character in Neverending Story. Like I just figured that out.
Or should I say,
but he. Because they're kind of in two different places, to my understanding.
He's not even sure if it's possible to bring someone back from the dead.
Yeah, whereas Bastion isn't technically
was banished.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to bring back Bastion from wherever he's been banished. And Zach said something that, honestly, Audrey's like 99.9% sure she can't trust Zach to do
Gesundheit.
anything right now. But because he kind of insinuated that he's gonna travel through other dimensions, maybe.
Okay.
On Glee. Sorry.
And I think at some point in his journal, I gave you that there was some meeting where he was supposed to get a unicorn Wednesday night.
Right.
That's it. So Audrey's brilliant plan right now, which is honestly never a good plan, is we're going to split the party. And Kaz and I, because Kaz has super unicorn powers, and I am honestly just super strong and awesome. We're going to fight. We're going to stop them from getting a unicorn. And you guys are going to have a guys' night. What are you doing at Dust Bunker? What do people do at Dust Bunker?
Dance.
I don't know if it's like a guy's. Like I literally have a date. Like that's
yeah,
not
that.
a guy's night.
Well, and then Zach and Harold are going to kill Harold's fake vampire girlfriend. Real vampire, fake girlfriend.
I should be more clear. I have a date with a woman. It's not a guy's night then.
I mean, sure. She's probably a vampire. Good things
I've seen her at school during the day.
What? Wait, why do you think that she is a vampire?
Well, did you see how she dresses?
No.
Have you seen how I dress?
You're different. You're spooky. It's different. So yeah, that's my cunning plan.
Awesome.
Ash cunning it is.
When is that that supposed to happen? The unicorn gathering.
This evening, probably after dark.
Okay. Chronologically, does that happen at the same time as the concert, or is it like gapped out?
It definitely doesn't happen while you're playing.
Okay.
And we have unicorn Adderall berries to help us.
But yeah, we can. It was intended that if you want, it can be hey, we have to do two things at once. Like we're gonna do this, and then we're just gonna barely make it to the date, or we're gonna go after like whatever. We can be fiddly with it. Whatever everybody thinks is a more interesting story.
True.
If we want to cut back and forth between saving the unicorns and going on a date.
Always.
No. Okay.
Like if we can actually cut like shot for shot, like combat, two shot,
dancing, combat, singing on stage, combat.
Yeah.
I'm also super pro the plan we were going to use on Friday, which is Audrey uses Zach to jump from benefit gala to cheer competition to and back again. But you can use that early.
Yeah, because we have 2 nights of this of multiple things happening at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you
Yeah.
guys how you want to try to make it happen. It's probably, I'm gonna say that the unicorn situation is probably between when Zach goes on and when not Ninja Sex Party, when Alien Sex Fiend goes on, because they're probably on last. Or no, the Cure is playing. So Alien Sex Fiend is opening for the Cure. Zach is opening for the like warm up band for them. So there's like
Ninja Sex Party.
You've got like maybe like 30 minutes where someone does a set.
Is opening for the Cure.
Yeah.
Damn,
All right.
they've moved up in the world.
Alien Sex Fiend is playing before the Cure, and then Zach's band is like the first band on, like when it's still the lights are still on in the place.
It's like
Right.
It's like 3 p.m.
Yeah. But hey, you are on the same bill as the Cure, so
Yeah,
man.
you're right there in the tiny font, right above them.
Yeah, our band is technically just like the warm up, like tech rehearsal to check
are
their.
you even on the bill?
No.
Yeah, you're not even on the bill.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because what was on the bill was probably the band before We're Not Unicorns.
That's true. You
Right,
changed
right.
the band name.
Yeah.
I've played this gig, y'all. This is just making me sad.
Oh.
Hey, it's a gig.
Yeah, it's still a gig.
It's still a gig.
And you share stage space with the Cure.
You did.
Well, what is the fate of Jace? Because at this moment, what's more important to Zach is the unicorns.
So
And maybe
Didn't you spell Jace so that he wouldn't be able to sing?
no,
No,
I
he's
gave him
allergic to fairy dander.
Fairy Dander from
Oh, that's
Seymour.
right. And you always have Seymour handy.
Yeah.
I love that cat.
So he's allergic to Seymour, was the problem. But I think your show got you bumped up to lead vocals, so he's probably like backup vocals now.
Okay.
So do we want to cut to your show, or is there some like is there like a lead up to that where you and Aaron are backstage?
I'm not sure. I had a few ideas, but the unicorn revelation feels like it's way more important than Zach doing the show right now. In character, that's what Zach's thinking.
Yeah.
So I think if anything, I would probably see if Jace can step up and be prepared to
You're gonna
sing
miss your
lead.
show?
And yeah. And I won't be singing.
Or are you gonna bamf
Maybe.
onto stage, do your set, and then bamf back?
Oh, that would
Yeah.
look so cool.
Unless something happens where for some reason Jace can't do the song and I'm forced reluctantly to have to take the stage, maybe in some kind of mask. We don't know. That's enough of me metagaming. But yeah, I think right now though, in the moment, Zach's thinking the unicorns have to come first.
Okay. So
Oh,
go ahead.
Can I propose a like earlier in the afternoon on Wednesday, like Harold taking Zach shopping for an appropriate quality goth outfit
For his concert?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Shopping montage to the Cure.
Yeah.
I like it.
If we're waiting until later in the evening anyway to go do the unicorn thing, are Kaz and I coming to the show, or are we stalking teachers?
You tell me.
That is Kaz.
Um,
Claire, do you want to split the party, or do you want to see if we can go to the show?
I don't want to split the party. I never want to split the party.
Ah, I like to live dangerously.
But so I would do whatever. Kaz would do whatever Audrey wants her to do. Because Kaz has a crush on Audrey, so they're going to do whatever Audrey wants.
I'm super torn. I kind of want Audrey to low key go see Zach's show, and definitely not stalk Harold.
Well, you guys don't know that I'm.
I see how it is.
You guys don't know that I'm playing though.
Right.
Oh,
he
we
hasn't
don't?
told anyone that he's.
Oh,
open.
I haven't
You're
told
right.
anybody.
Oh, well then I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was being meta.
You
My bad.
damn.
I think only. Yeah. Well.
Oh no!
Harold
Here
might
we go.
know.
Aaron says, as you're leaving Mr. Larson's house, she says, "Hunt, should we get you cleaned up for your show tonight?"
I don't have a show tonight.
What
honey.
show?
No,
No,
nothing.
you told me that you.
We like to
tonight.
watch. Yeah, no, there's a show.
No,
we
you
like
were
to
really
watch.
excited because someone got bumped and you were gonna be in the.
Wait, are you opening for Secure?
Okay.
You didn't
No.
say that.
Harold's got
Cure.
heart.
No, I'm not opening for The Cure. No, she was talking. We have a show that we
You
like
have
to
a
watch
show?
together, and she likes it if I clean up first
No,
because
you were
I
so
smell
excited
bad.
because you get to
when we're-
sing this time.
You sing? Zach?
Oh
I don't
no,
know.
are we lying?
No, no, we're not
I'm
lying.
so sorry.
I don't lie to you. And then I lean into Aaron, but sometimes I lie to them, like always.
Late now, bitches.
I'm gonna go wait by the car.
Zach!
And she like steps away to let you deal with your friends.
You know that we would totally come to your show, man.
That's why I didn't want you to know.
This is what friendship feels like, Zach.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, too bad. We're supporting you.
Yeah, don't you feel supported?
No, I feel
would've
nervous.
been-
I feel like I want to throw up. I feel like
And would
This
you
is-
feel that way if we weren't coming?
I feel a lot better.
Well, look. The worst case is that you fail, but at least 4 people in the audience will be clapping for you.
Think of it this way. We're not coming to watch you. We're coming to guard your back in case the vampires come.
Also, yeah,
You
isn't
don't
that
want
the
to be a
vampire club?
douchebag.
I am so I feel my spirit leaving my body right now. Right? Like this is
Okay.
Hold on, wait. I think I could do this. I could do something about this. No, I can't. I don't have any of those fun, like, helpful spells, just the abilities, just the murder ones. God,
Yeah.
there has to be an intro to coaching thing that, like, gets people excited.
I think there's pep talk or
I just don't have pep talk.
Yeah.
I've only ever sang in front of one other person that I know.
Well,
It's easy when I don't know that. It's easy if I just don't know who's in the crowd.
Okay, then we
Dude,
then we won't
it's
come.
real dark. Just
Well, we won't
imagine it's a
wait.
whole crowd of strangers.
It's all strangers.
We'll hide in the back. You won't know it's we're there.
You know, we got more important things to do. It's just
Dude,
the gig.
dude,
I don't need to be there. Jace can take over.
dude.
He can do the vocals.
No, man, you have to go and you have to give me a shout out from the stage. You got to
What?
do this for me, man. Come on. That would be so amazing.
You
Like
want me to do? You want me to do what?
You could go
Give me a
backstage
shout
and
a
cheer.
shout out.
He wants you to get him laid, darling.
With Audrey?
No.
What?
She's right here. She's
No.
right here.
No.
Okay, she
okay.
is here. Yes.
Yes. That's not what I meant. That's not what I
Okay.
meant at all.
All right, fine. I'll do it now. Audrey, Harold has a crush on you. He would really like to get to know you better. He's been holding it back for a really long time. Okay.
Are you
can
nuking
we-
this
can we-
scene so that you don't
can we-
have to sing in front of us?
Can we get back to
Oh.
saving what's really important here?
Yeah.
When is it going to end? They go after unicorns, and then what?
Hey, Audrey, I'm gonna need you to make a reaction roll to not take a condition.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just roll
What do
psych
I
or
roll?
something.
Fair.
How do I roll awkward?
Yeah, just roll psych, I guess. See if you catch feelings.
I feel like I should have the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll
You
to
both
not
can probably
catch
roll that.
feelings.
That's fine.
Holy shit. Oh man, I wanted to roll bad on this. Hold on. I
You could
lost
just
my
take the
D4.
condition.
I'm just taking the condition. Fuck it. This is awkward.
I'm sorry, guys. This is what.
No,
think
it's
this is what
rad.
Zach honestly would do.
It's amazing. I love that
Mhm.
Zach is the kind of person who's like, I'm gonna throw this under the bus. To save
Everything's
myself
going
now.
under the bus.
Yeah, because he doesn't understand just enough to be super dangerous.
All right. What's the condition?
Oh man. Let's see. Well,
Feelings, all caps.
yeah. I mean, you can just type feelings all caps. Maybe on red,
Yeah,
or
okay.
on blue
Or-
would be good too for scared.
I would like to put it on green because I don't think there's going to ever be a point where Audrey will be chill.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I have a gift for this.
Yeah.
All right.
So you have feelings all caps. How did does Harold try to resist his feelings, or do you take the feelings?
So
Well-
many feelings.
Roll for feelings.
I got a 5
Okay.
because I'm.
That means you get to write the condition.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
So it can be whatever you want.
I've lost a D4 somewhere under my desk, which is going to be a problem later.
Just take your shoes off and slamp your feet around down there. You'll find it.
Yeah.
It's like a pain Velcro.
Yep.
I'm scared. I'm scared. It's a metal one too.
You know what? I think I'm gonna put conflicted
Okay.
on red.
Sure.
Hmm.
Nice.
I also love that poor Kaz is like in the middle of that.
They're okay. They're just kind of like, huh, okay.
Oh,
That's what makes it awesome. There's Kaz that's like, and Zach that's like, what? And then the two of us are just like,
Yeah.
all right.
The way this game is going, there's a non-zero chance Audrey hulks out at shit like that.
So I'm gonna cut the scene right there, I think. And I think we're gonna do like we'll do a montage as like a setup to see where everybody ends up. So everybody tell me where you are gonna be during this montage. If it's like, hey, we're gonna go try to post up and wait for the unicorn thing, then like describe that happening. If it's getting ready for your band, then describe that. If it's getting ready for your date, that kind of thing. So we'll go around.
I've got a great song for the montage.
Oh yes, hit me.
well, I'm ready.
It's Tricky by Run DMC.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
The offer still stands, Zach. If you want to, get an outfit for tonight. Is Aaron coming?
What's wrong with I'm fine. I'm not doing the show. It's fine. It's just,
Dude, you have to do the show.
Sorry,
yeah.
I heard my name.
I did your shout out already. Like what?
No, at the show, man. Not oh.
She already heard it. What difference is it gonna make to hear it twice?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, you definitely shouldn't shout out at the show. Not if you
No,
can't keep
not
straight
like
who you're
that.
shouting out to.
But
You know what?
You should
Fine,
still-
fine. I'll do the show and I'll do your shout out.
just no. Listen. I mean, just say, hey, just like give me a wave, give me a nod, like the
I
wave.
have stage
point.
presence. I know what I'm good.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
know.
That's what I love about you, Clara. You worship chaos.
I do.
So,
Good.
And by the way, I was gonna do a shout out. Sorry, babe. Oh, she's gone. I was gonna do a shout out, but no, I'll just use it on you. Because this
Dude,
is
you
what
could do
friends
2 shout
and I
outs.
have friends now.
She's 100%
It's
listening from sitting on the car, and like she
course she
smiles
is.
when you say that, but is also laughing hysterically at this situation.
Had a whole thing.
Oh my
As-
God.
and everything.
No, okay. All right. You go to the show, you do your thing, and I'm walking over to Erin, and she and I are going on the shopping trip.
She's like,
Okay, whatever. I don't need this heat right now. Let's go. Let's move on.
When we're done, you're going to need the heat. Then we're
okay, that's what I'm cutting on.
That's yeah.
I think we pick up with you and Aaron doing a shopping montage, doing a shopping trip
I love this.
with Harold and
That's
Aaron
super
dressing Zach like a doll.
Oh, no. I was getting her an outfit.
Oh, you're getting Aaron an outfit.
Yeah.
Golf club, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she
Awesome.
doesn't appear to be the person that has that kind of wardrobe.
Oh
laying
no,
around?
she's definitely the. What did we decide that she's the like side blowout kind of thing?
Oof.
Yeah.
Is she more
Yeah.
like preppy?
Not so much. She's like,
More like Debbie Harry?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so. Who do we decide plays her?
Well, my fan cast
Fan
was
cast?
Anna Camp.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So like, yes, so preppy.
Like she can totally glam up if she chose to, but that's just not who she's been.
Yeah. So like business prep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see you and Aaron at the goth store.
The one hot topic in town. This is before Hot Topic.
Well, we
was
established there is
Le
a
goth.
goth store that you were going to
Le
take
goth.
Seymour to.
Yes, there absolutely is. So I'm dropping in Slack Harold's outfit. I don't have her outfit ready yet because I just started.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Why don't I?
Oh,
I love
Oh,
the
shit.
satin. Like, that's satin, right?
Yeah, it's like a satin brocade with like a.
Yeah.
it's as sexy as what it is.
It's
super
lovely. This is really funny because I'm looking at something.
So
else.
so for the audience who's for the listening folk, this is a all black on black satin outfit, or like with a satin blazer with a floral print in
Like a
matte
floral relief.
and gloss on the
Yeah.
blazer.
Yeah, it's like a poly satin brocade.
Yeah.
I will do my best to put it on the Twitter.
Awesome.
Oh my
So what song is playing while you and Aaron are doing your shopping montage?
Were we doing It's Tricky by Run DMC?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yes.
It's Tricky is playing. And like, so then quick clips of her coming out in, like she keeps trying to prep it up. So like every time you pick something for her, like she pairs it with something that makes it look
Yeah.
too preppy.
She's adorable.
Can I?
All right. Here's the thing. Yeah. Okay, this one's good. Here we go.
Can I pick her? Can I style her?
Yeah, if you want. I found this that I think is pretty awesome.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, so I was gonna go a little more corporate goth. I was
I
thinking
dig it. I dig it.
like a pencil skirt with like tall platform boots that are vinyl and go up to her knees, and like one of those Victorian shirts with the
having my
ruffles.
immortal flashbacks, my
I
friends.
know. But that's
Fair.
that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And like like the Victorian shirts with the ruffles, it's also black.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe like a little vest that kind of hugs her
much.
curves.
Yeah. There has to be,
I
like,
dig
she
it.
keeps trying to do too much lace. She keeps trying to go Madonna.
Yeah. Oh, she could do the lace bustier from the. Is it Material Girl? No. Now I'm looking.
So that scene happens of her getting gothed up.
Can we contrast that with Audrey shopping Kaz's closet?
Yes. Is Audrey...
Yes, because
Audrey's
we're going
to Greece?
something like it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think actually Audrey's tall enough that she probably is shopping Kaz's mom's closet.
Yeah. Yeah. Does she find some, like, fun, like, Kaz's mom's, like, club wear from the 70s?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Audrey
yeah.
does?
I'm
Yeah,
fully,
yeah.
so you guys have seen Lost Boys, right?
Yes.
This isn't a movie I watch
It's been
repeatedly.
a while.
Do you know that jacket Star wears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pull it up. This definitely isn't because I desperately want this jacket. It's just the most. Hold on.
Yeah, with the like
tassels on the
tassels and stuff on the
shoulders.
shoulders. 100%.
I just love it so much. Where is that?
I will send you a picture of what Kaz looks like pretty much all the time.
So the camera's flipping back and forth between these two scenes, the like goth look and then the like German club, late 70s industrial club look. And what do we see Zach doing through this?
Zach is with the band. I think I like the idea that the band is an amorphous number of people with varying instruments at various times. And there's like a dedicated drummer and one dedicated guitarist, and then there's Jace that are the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a scene where we see Zach talking to the bandmates, and they're going over the set list, and Zach kind of pep talking Jace into being the lead for tonight, and showing him a brand new song that Zach wrote.
So you're talking Jace into singing your new song.
Yes.
Okay. And he's like, "Are you sure, man? You kind of nailed it at the last show. I mean, with that
Jace.
reaction I had, I don't even know what that was about.
Jace, this
I
is
didn't think I
your
was
band.
allergic to anything.
This is your band. It was
I don't know, dude,
always
you
your
kind of
band.
changed the name of the band at the last show. I figured you were pretty invested.
Because I didn't want to mess up your band. That's why I couldn't tell them that this was Jason the All-Stars. By the way, that's the name of the band that we've always been.
Yeah.
Just that one night, I got a little taste, and it all went to my head. But it's always been yours.
Look,
You've
why don't
got
we do it
this.
together?
No, this
No,
has
we
to
could
be
just
you.
like duet it, man.
This is not a duet. This is a song that comes from passion. This is a song that means something. This is a song that comes from someplace real, and you've got to nail this.
Well, then
Do you
that's
hear
why
me?
you should do it, man. Like, you got the feeling.
I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna slap him in the face.
Oh my God,
Jace.
no.
I'm not gonna let you talk yourself out of this.
What? You're trying to talk me into it.
Fine, you can do the song.
Did you like storm off on him?
Yeah, I storm off.
He's like, I guess I'm doing the song. And he's like reading it, trying to like get prepped. And he's like, did you see him trying to talk me out of doing this song? He like wanders off into the thing. What do we see Kaz doing?
Kaz is helping everybody, well, helping Audrey get ready. And they are looking through Kaz's mom's closet and kind of pulling things out. Kaz is going to wear, I couldn't find a good picture, but Kaz has, kind of short, spiky hair that kind of gels up, jump up and forward, kind of like an anime hairstyle.
Nice.
And they have this ancient studded leather jacket that they wear with everything. Black leather, waist length. Looks like a biker jacket. And then you can tell how nice Kaz thinks the occasion is based on whether they are wearing eyeliner, what color the jeans they're wearing are, and how tall the platforms that they're wearing are.
Nice.
So Kaz has chosen a white t-shirt with they don't want to wear, you don't wear a band shirt to their concert. You wear something similar. So they're gonna wear like instead of the Cure, they're gonna wear the Smiths. Like white with the Smiths on it, and black jeans and tall platform sneakers, and like Susie and the Banshees, just big raccoon eyes with big wings.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And I think like in the background, like we see you all getting ready, and then in the background we can see Peter, who is like dragging stuff around the room, and he rips down like a curtain or something like that that's like up between you two, and he like gets it to fall on himself, and then he like goes over and he like jams his feet into some boots, his hooves into some boots, and then like when he's satisfied that there's enough like cloth on him, he like waves his horn around and like little sparkles go, and he gets this like punk outfit where he's wearing this like punk jacket, and he's got like spats, like leather spats, and he comes up next to you and he's like,
Punk unicorn.
Is he in unicorn form, or is he still in young?
He's a unicorn,
human
and
form?
he's wearing a leather jacket and
all
leather
right.
spats, and he comes up and he's like, "I'm ready."
Yeah. Are we taking the unicorn to the golf club again?
I mean, he's dressed for it.
Audrey looks at Kaz and she's just like, are we taking the unicorn to the goth club again? He is underage in any form.
Kaz calls to her mom. You just hear, Mama! Like you just hear them shouting at each other in German.
9.
All right, well, I guess we are taking him.
How?
Kaz just kind of goes, Peter.
He's like, I did good, yeah?
Honestly, you did.
He looks like a person?
No, he's a horse. He's a unicorn with a leather jacket on his front legs and like the collar with the studs.
Yeah.
You've seen My Little Pony. You know how they wear jackets.
Yeah.
He's a punk My Little Brony.
He's a punk My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Peter, how would you like to go to the grown-up clubs this evening?
And he like whinnies and trots.
All right. Now, here's the thing. They don't allow unicorns or horses in the club. You have to be a human person to come in the club.
And he's like, that's stupid.
I agree, but it's not my rule and I can't break it.
But you break lots of rules.
But I break my rules.
You just told me about the rules, so it sounds like it's your rule.
Flawless logic, Peter.
It really is.
Checkmate.
Well, here's the thing, darling. I want to take you, but
I want to go.
but Mama says that you can't go unless you look like a human person. She doesn't want people to know that you're here.
Audrey elbows Kaz and says, maybe like a teenage human person.
And he he catches himself in the mirror, and he's just like strikes a pose or whatever, and he's just
Gosh.
but I look like you.
Could you put all of this on a different body that looks like? And they point to like the posters on their wall. Well, no, the posters on their wall would be like AC/DC and Metallica. One of them.
Or they could look like Harold.
Kiss.
Roll
Because that
sway
will
for
be
me.
confusing.
Oh no. Roll sway, he said.
Can I help?
Where's Zach?
I am on board for baby goth unicorn.
It's more that I'm trying to sneaking a 9-year-old in a club is not as hard as harder than sneaking a 16-year-old to a club.
Okay.
Theoretically. Can I help? Also, how would I help?
Can she help?
I don't know how you would help with this.
Looking earnest? I mean, the unicorn speaks English. He just doesn't have the capacity to respond.
Yeah.
Kind of like Chewbacca.
Okay, what do you say?
Audrey draws from every middle school, elementary school encounter. And she says, well, babies can't come to the club. And you're a little young. So you have to look like she does the whole we can't have babies come with us.
Okay.
He's 9. I feel like that logic still works when you're 9.
Sure. So, yeah, you can try to help. You can roll your sway die.
She says something like, someone like Harold's age. I'm not gonna make this awkward, but I definitely want that.
So you pointed at a poster on the wall. You said, put this on a different body, and then you said babies don't get to go to the club. So go ahead and roll your dices, and let's see what happens.
I'm rolling sway?
Yeah, you roll just your sway die, and Claire rolls sway and whatever emotion they're feeling. Whatever emotion Kaz is feeling about it.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so I don't know if that's enough.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
What's your sway, Kaz?
So that's a mixed success. So who was the poster of?
The poster would have been of like a rocker.
Is it The Cure?
I'm about to expose myself as one of those people that can't name a member
Oh, the lead singer of a band. Just give me a band.
Metallica.
Do you want Suey and the Banshees or?
Oh no, Kiss. Let's say Kiss. He looks like
shit.
Gene Roddenberry.
You want him to look like
Or Gene Simmons.
Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah.
Even better.
He looks like Gene
yeah.
Roddenberry. Yes,
Yes.
he looks like Gene Roddenberry. No, maybe
Do you
not.
want him to look like Gene Simmons?
Peter Criss. Let's say Peter Criss.
Peter Criss. Okay.
Nobody wants to be Peter Criss. Not even Peter Criss.
Oh, wow.
That's from Family Guy. I didn't
Okay.
write that. Right to Seth.
Oh,
send
Peter
those letters
Criss is
to
the
Seth
cat.
MacFarlane.
Okay, yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
I
I couldn't remember who was the star and who was the. Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is gonna
So
end so weird for us.
I was expecting like Debbie Harry or something. Let's see. So, okay. So Peter looks at the
looks like
poster
a
of
Peter.
Kiss, and first you said, "Put this on another body," and so all of his like clothes, he like thinks about it really hard, and his horn sparkles, and the clothes shoot off and as like a ray of magic somewhere. And you hear your sister scream from next door, and she comes stomping in, and she looks like she's about 25, and she is full on punked out. and she's like, "What happened?"
Don't you like it?
What? And then when you look back, Peter is like standing there as Peter Criss of Kiss.
All right.
And he's like, I
You did a
missed.
really good job of understanding what I asked you, but you didn't apply it the ways that I was thinking of.
Oh no, I just missed the first time.
Could you put her back? I don't think she likes that very much.
She could come too now.
But she has homework to do.
And your sister's definitely like, I can go now. And she runs away.
I am not babysitting 2 children.
And then I say, "Mom!" And I shout in German.
Yeah.
Basically, Lily is trying to go to the club. You have to stop her and put her back to her normal body.
And she, so that scene cuts. And is there any more prep before this show gets on the road?
Oh my god.
I need to take my car by like the glass, like the Porsche dealer or the glass, like
the glass repair.
Safe Light or whatever, like glass repair joint.
Yeah.
See if they can do it in one day. I don't even know. Like yeah.
Yeah, you can replace a window in a couple hours. If you pay enough, they'll do it fast.
Yeah, that's great.
Is Peter the Unicorn wearing Peter Chris's makeup?
Yeah. He looks legit. He is just the dude from the picture.
Peter.
He's gonna get fucking mobbed.
Yeah, this is going to be a separate problem. Is it makeup or is it like?
No, it's like his face.
Okay.
Because he is an illusion. He is just an
yeah.
illusion.
That's what I was worried about. Okay.
Yeah, but like the illusion is him in the full Kiss makeup, or is it just?
Yeah. He is the full character
right.
with the shoulders and.
Nice.
He is that person, as far as anyone
That
is
is
considered.
super
Peter Criss
good.
is going to the Cure concert tonight.
This is not better, Cass.
In full makeup.
What? He hasn't been in the band for years. Nobody will recognize him.
Okay.
Nice. So he's like, okay, so first, what do we do first? Where are we going?
Oh my gosh. I guess we all meet at the club. I'm driving Kaz, I assume.
Yes, please.
And we have Peter Criss in the backseat.
Yeah, we do.
Can we throw like a trench coat on him at least? Poorly over the shoulder pads. Peter Criss in a trench coat.
Who are you asking? You asking me?
I guess I'm asking you. Does he have?
Yeah.
Can we at least have thrown like a trench coat on?
I mean, I feel like that's gonna make it more suspicious.
I know.
It just goes over the costume pieces.
Full costume in a trench coat. It's like, holy shit, it's really Peter Criss. Is Kiss gonna be on tonight?
Oh my god.
A double secret booking.
This is happening. Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. I'm trying to ET this, like.
Yeah.
We can absolutely grab a coat, a big. There's probably a trench coat or two, in the closet, because it's California and we came from East Germany and it gets a lot colder there than in California.
And Peter's like, wait, but doesn't this ruin it?
No, this is just until you get used to the party.
And then I do my big reveal.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Peter. Okay. I'm just gonna drive.
So you guys all go to the club?
I think there's one last setup scene for Zach where he's checking in with the drummer and the guitarist, just kind of taking a gauge of how they feel about me putting Jace into the lead for tonight.
I think everyone's a little disappointed. They're like, all right, look, man, it's your choice, but you killed it, and I don't understand why you would want to swap?
There's some people that are going to be in the audience tonight that are going to be really important for me to impress, for all of us to impress. Really important people.
What, like label guys?
Yeah. And
Well, then
I don't want to mess it up.
You up there.
Oh no, we're bringing Peter Chris to the party.
I don't want to let you guys down. You guys let me in. You guys let me join the band. And
Can the underscore to this scene, by the way, be "The Show Must Go On" by Queen?
Yes.
What if the first few times was just a fluke? What if I just got lucky? I mean, my throat's just, I feel like I'm suffocating already. I can't.
This dude is going to give you that like hand on the shoulder, one look bro pep talk. And he is going to say, he throws his hand on your shoulder and he looks you dead in the eyes and he's holding his drumsticks and he's pointing at you and he says, "It's you. It's always been you. Now go kill it." And then he just pushes you towards the stage.
Has anybody seen Seymour? We're Seymour.
And he's like,
"That was beautiful."
Your cat?
Yeah.
Not important. And he like shoves you like from behind. He's pushing you towards the stage.
Okay.
So is Seymour like just somewhere in the club then?
Probably.
I was gonna have Seymour once again get into the jacket of Jace without my knowing.
I mean, you can do that, but I don't think it's necessary. I think the band.
I don't think we have
to. No. Zach's going on.
I just want to plant that I've lost. I don't know what Seymour is doing. He might be doing something we don't know.
We'll find out if Seymour gets into trouble.
Yeah, I'm sure Seymour can get into trouble if it's necessary. Okay, great. So I think you pick up Amanda. Yes.
Yes.
And
or whatever our arrangement is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, you're on a date.
Conditions are met.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you end
But
up
I wouldn't like if she wasn't comfortable with a pickup, I wouldn't be that guy that pushes.
No, I think she asked you to pick her up in your Porsche. Because I mean, you got the
Nice
Porsche.
Porsche.
So
It's a nice car.
yeah.
Listen, if I was going on a date with somebody that had a Porsche, I would ask them to pick me up in the Porsche.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to go for a ride in the Porsche?
Right.
And yeah, so you guys all arrive. I think you all end up in line at the same like pretty close to each other.
Oh, for sure.
Unless Harold does something.
Well, I do believe that I convinced that guy to put our name on the list
Oh, you did.
when we were here the last time.
I like
You're
that you
right.
planned for this.
Yeah.
Also, Aaron is
Yeah.
probably on my guest list, my +1.
Oh,
Does that mean Kaz and I are still in line?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Clever.
So what happens is Kaz, Audrey, and Peter Chris are standing in line.
And the bartender is like, "Is this a joke?"
Harold and Amanda walk right past you and go up to the front and be like, "Oh no, we're on the list."
And we see them.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, as soon as they walk past us and like start talking to the doorman, I'm like, "Stay here," and I follow them up. So like if he says we're on the list, I'm like, yeah, we all are, right?
And when you say "stay here," Peter turns to Audrey and is just like, "Stay here," and follows you.
Yeah, I figured. I think Audrey's gonna grab Peter's trench coat.
And it comes off.
oh God.
Like scruff Peter Chris by the neck. Like, hold on.
And someone is like, "Is that Peter Chris?"
No.
And someone else is like, "Nah, he's too tall." Somebody else is like, "No, I think it's Peter Chris." There's like, this is in the background, like just people arguing over whether or not it's Peter Chris.
Fine.
And so you try to get in behind him. Cass?
Basically, I try
Yeah.
to like kind of follow him and see what's happening.
Well, I think like we get to the door and then I turn around and I'm like, when you were like, oh yeah, all of us, I turn around like, what the actual?
Use it now.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we
I don't
already
think he
used
says it out
Remember,
loud.
We gave it to.
Yeah, we gave it to T for
Okay,
sure.
we did give it to T.
Like mentally though, that's what's going through Harold's mind, right? Like he turns around like,
And I just kind of look at him like, please, 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 please.
yes, of course.
So I wave.
Amanda, I'm sorry, I forgot that a couple of my friends were also wanted to see the show. They're gonna be
You won't
watching the
even
show
know. You won't even know that we're here.
somewhere else.
When you say I forgot my friends, that's when Audrey shows up with Peter Chris.
And I think Harold's aware enough to be like,
And she's like,
It's like the
Oh,
noise
yes.
from Kill Bill.
well, that happens for a minute, and then I think Harold is smart enough that he's like, holy shit.
and Amanda, I think Amanda like tugs on your sleeve, and she's like, "Do you know Peter Chris?"
The
The more important part.
I think he's just a big fan.
Of who?
He's just of Peter Chris. He's just a
Oh, that person is a.
he's a big fan of yes. I think
Oh,
it's
right.
just a big fan.
It's just a cosplay.
Right.
Like
yeah. He's too tall, anyways.
totally.
Scar's on the wrong side.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So- It's a big club. I'm sure they'll find somewhere else to hang out.
Good.
Oh yeah,
good,
of
good, good.
course.
Totally.
Okay.
Now the real question is, did the dude put us on the list?
You know, I think he did.
Does
Okay,
he remember
all right.
us from beating the crap out of him?
No, it's not that. That's not the
Oh,
bouncer.
Aw, man.
That would be really funny though.
But you did beat the
That's the-
crap out of him and then tell him to put you on the list. So he's like, you know what? Your funeral if you want to come back here.
As long as we don't go downstairs, he said, it's fine.
Yeah, he's like, just stay upstairs. Okay,
Stairs.
so yeah, so you're on the list. And he's like, he's going through the names on the list, and he's like, "Are you goth douchebag?"
It's pronounced
Man.
big.
Yes, that's fine.
It's missing an
Haha.
umlaut.
He's a funny guy.
Okay, yeah, he said you had like 4 people or something, so get in there.
Yeah. Great, thanks.
Danke. Where did my
So yeah, so anyway, so you make it inside, and
I think the whole way inside, like Harold is turning around like it's the oh you go ahead, and then I'm like
The look Audrey gives is the like, who, me? Never. I would never do anything like this. Have fun. Go on your date.
so
and
oh, go ahead.
once we get inside though, he is totally like, hey, do you want a drink? Let's go get a drink.
She's like, I'd love a drink.
We should go see if Zach is like Audrey will ask Kaz, like we should go see if Zach wants to say hi.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go see.
Maybe you can get backstage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
Sorry about the lighting. I have to move venues because my computer's dying and my roommates are asleep.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, so so you're gonna try to get backstage.
Mhm.
How would you like to do that?
We're gonna walk up to the stage, I guess. I feel like Audrey's been to other concerts, so she does know how this works, but they're not this kind of concert. This kind of show. So she she just definitely go to like okay, Clara's never been to doesn't go to shows. But she doesn't play.
You know what? Kaz goes to
I
shows.
play
all
one
the
on
time.
TV.
Yeah, how does
I play on
Kaz try to get you two back or you three backstage?
We're looking for a cat.
No, we're friends of Zach.
Kaz just says to Audrey, just keep saying ja and danke to everything I say. And then they just start like speaking rapidly in German. Like they're reciting, they're saying nursery rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like gesturing to Audrey and Peter to follow, and just kind of walking back like they belong back there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
not
just
even
gonna...
making eye contact with anybody. Like if there's even, I mean, the size of the club, if there's even a bouncer, which there probably isn't.
So that sounds like a glam roll to just look like you belong where you're going.
For
Okay.
Sure. I help.
I was gonna say, I feel like we could. We should be able to be helped there.
Yeah, you could help.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Thank you, Dice Envy.
Ting. Official.
2
Nice.
6s and a 5. So
Nice. Wow.
plus 5.
Okay.
I math.
This is now your venue.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's a lot.
Sorry, it's glam and what? Well, actually, if she's got a lot, then I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, we can assume that the a lot is good enough. So
Math makeover suits Audrey.
yeah, so there's like some roadies or something that you have to kind of get past, and they hear you speaking super rapid fire German, and they're just like, yeah, that makes sense, and they just like get out of the way. And Peter like walks past and is just like, I'm Peter, and then like they keep walking.
He actually says that though.
Yes. And the guy's like, he just like shakes his head and goes back to what he's doing. And you guys make your way backstage, where I assume we're just making this up because I don't know what the actual Das Bunker's interior looks like. So yeah, you make your way backstage. There's a bunch of like crates and stuff, and then it looks like off in the distance there's probably some rooms that function as a green room.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna look for Zach.
So you
yeah, Zach's pacing outside of the green room where the rest of the band is.
Yeah, Zach. And Audrey does the thing you do when you see your friends backstage, where you're like, oh my god, and like runs towards them. This I do know how to do.
What? Why would you? What are you?
We're here to wish
What
you
are you
luck.
doing here?
We conned our way backstage to wish
I
you luck.
was so close to forgetting that you guys were here.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Dude. Brosephine.
I'm gonna sing lead.
All right, I'm gonna try to use an ability that Audrey has, but it's not a real. It's not the way it's supposed to, because I don't think this is a condition. This is just emotional stuff.
Sure.
I'm sure there is a heroic, a warrior thing. Just didn't take it. Sorry, but I am going to use walk it off,
Yeah,
but in like a heartfelt way.
Yeah.
So Audrey kind of grabs Zach by the shoulders and like hunches down to look at him, because in my head she's like 5'10". She's like 5'11". She's a fairly tall person.
Yeah.
She's a base. She's not a flyer. And she says, "Look, I remember my first cheer competition. I was 8, but it was scary. And I remember thinking that I was going to look really stupid, and I was going to forget all of the moves, and that I wasn't going to land anything. But then I remembered that my mom was in the audience, and that she would love me and care about me no matter how I did. And that my team was counting on me to go out there and just try. Now, don't make me slap you."
Wow.
We are rooting for you.
You're just talking about yourself.
I am going to slap you.
It's not about you. It's not about It's not about me. It's about who's out there. It's about connecting. It's not about me.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Thanks. Did you have to roll for that? I feel like that kind of works.
You know what? I'm gonna take it.
I'm okay with it. So we cut to the bar, and Amanda is like you're trying to sidle up to the bar, right? And there's never any space at a bar, and so I think she's like trying to scoot up next to you, and she says kind of quietly, like, "You look really good tonight," but it's really hard to hear what she said.
Okay.
And then like she says it a little, like she goes to say it louder, and then like there's a break in the music, and she screams it at you.
Of course, yeah.
And she's like, and she just like leans into the bar.
Thank you. I think you do too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for yelling it at you.
It's all right. It's clubs, right? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no.
But let's get that drink, and then we can have a conversation before the bands come on.
Yeah. So tell me more about this band that you're super into.
Well, it's kind of a weird German band that a friend of mine, Kaz, that came in with us, introduced me to the band. That's why they wanted to come.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So they don't just go everywhere you go?
No, not usually. I swear that's not planned. That's not a thing. But yeah, they're kind of obscure, and that kind of makes it better, I guess. Like, the less people that know about them, the more I like it.
Sure. So
Proto
like,
hipster activate.
So like a hipster.
Yeah,
Hipster
yeah,
activity.
that's a thing. Yeah,
Did that hurt coming out?
it did a little bit. Yeah.
No, yeah, I totally get that.
But it's still safe because it's the 80s.
I'm not super into The Cure or at all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. But
yeah.
so like after we get our drinks, I want to kind of like find a spot and then essentially do like the cone of silence kind of thing, like, so we can actually have a conversation.
Oh, nice.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be.
Well, we said like sound manipulation was illusions, but you could also probably do like a physical barrier if you wanted.
I'll stick with illusions if I can.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, so that happens. That's a thing.
Okay, so you just make you think it's quiet, and all she can hear is your voice.
I've essentially no, it's not like, I don't want it to be like super creepy. Like, I just want it to be isolating enough that like we can have a normal volume conversation.
Got it. Okay.
It's like the middle setting on like active noise cancellation headphones, right? Like, just like enough to keep out other people chatting and club noise and that kind of stuff, but not like, I am in your mind.
Right. So she's like,
yeah.
Oh wow. Did you do that?
Yeah, I've been taking some classes, learning some magic stuff. And it seems like I'm pretty good at a couple of things.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm terrible. can barely like make sparks. It's the worst.
It's weird, right? Like magic, you never know. Like I didn't think I was going to be good at it at all before this year, and a lot of crazy stuff has happened. You know, the beginning of being an adult, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I can do like a thing.
Oh yeah?
And she's like, okay, all right. And then she just like rubs her hands together and like pulls a little bit of like red light together. And she like wipes it across her mouth and her lips turn red.
I was gonna say it's the
Yes,
trick.
it's 100% that. And
I
she's
love it.
like, okay, I'm gonna show you. And then she just like goes to kiss you, and it's like warm, like it's like super warm.
I think that's fantastic. This is one of the better things that's happened to Harold in at least in 2 weeks.
She's like, it's a stupid party trick.
I gotta say it works,
Oh, well, good.
right?
Um,
So this is awkward,
well, I mean, yeah, they always are.
but we need to kind of have a conversation about me and the way I kind of live my life.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be unfair to you,
Okay.
right?
Right. Is this... So this is like about the guy you got the Porsche from?
Yeah, that's part of it for sure. Wrong.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, I mean... I don't have to do anything serious, I guess. I'm not... Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're just...
I just want to put everything out there so that you understand that I'm not trying to be a jerk. That's just not who I am.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I can... That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's like I am 100% down to have a great time and to enjoy each other's company, and this is awesome, and I really did like your magic trick. That was perfect.
I thought that might be a winner.
That's right.
But I just didn't want you to assume that I'm the kind of person that limits myself.
Oh, so what? You don't want to go steady with me?
Yeah, like I'm not really 1950s.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
All right.
Yeah. Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Can I pitch something here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Does Harold get a premonition of the shout out I'm about to do?
Oh my god.
And like how does that go?
Oh my god. Yes.
Well, is it like a danger? Like
Well, like I want to give you more agency actually, like so you can
so I can
swing it
negotiate
how you
it?
want it. Yeah.
No, I just want to be. I want to put all of that out there for her. Like that's why I made the Cone of Silence, right? Like I don't want to be like I'm running around sneaking it off with other people or anything. No, it's just like I love everybody, and it's
High five
rad.
for the ethical non-monogamy conversation. It's rough, buddy.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
super awkward.
Yeah. I
Claire
feel
and I
like,
are not texting in the background like, whoa.
No, that would be weird.
I feel like
And
she is super.
Especially
gonna
like in
pretend
the
she's okay with it.
in the time frame of like the 1980s, I feel like that's even way worse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but
I mean, it's the 80s as it should have been.
I get,
Yes,
yeah. I mean,
that's
let's be
true.
hopeful there. Yeah, yeah. That's,
True.
Yeah. I feel like she's like, no, I'm cool. I can definitely be cool with this. Like, this is totally fine. Everything's fine.
Listen,
Okay.
there were poly people in the 80s. They just had to hide.
It didn't
Yeah.
come with a book, so you're fine.
Yeah.
That's just funny to literally nobody but my friends.
Awesome. So yeah, she is says she's on board.
all right. As long as it's out there and we've come to some kind of understanding here, then everything's cool.
I feel like that would be a common struggle for poly people saying they're okay with it and then changing their mind later.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah. So anyway, you get a premonition of Zach getting on stage. Like Zach is what is it? Well, Zach hit it.
So I think the premonition is Zach gets on stage and he says, "Okay, let me just get this over with. A really good friend of mine. He's in the crowd tonight. His name's Harold. He made it a huge point for me to say this specifically and give him a big shout out. So, Harold, this is your shout out. You brought someone with you tonight that you really care about and have some feelings about, and I think she feels the same for you. I think you guys need to be better at your communication. Anyway, big shout out to Harold and that really important lady that he's known for a long time."
Yeah. Okay. That's a thing. But it's vague enough that I think Harold can run with it.
It didn't just cut off early or anything, right?
He doesn't say like
Stupid,
big
shitty
shout out
premonition
to
power.
Harold and Audrey.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and I mean
it
Audrey.
could, it
like
could,
the
it
last
could.
sentence is that.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah,
You could if you wanted to.
I was waiting for it.
That's where
No.
that's where I thought you were going.
Yeah, I thought I was going to
Yeah,
specifically call out Harold and Audrey.
I was going to, but I'm totally down for that. I just want to make sure that
no, it's like however you're gonna do it, man. I will
Okay.
roll with it.
I worship
Um,
chaos.
okay. So
Yeah.
so the premonition will be that I actually do say, okay, well, this goes out to Harold and his special lady Audrey. All right, here we go.
Do you do anything about that?
Um,
You know what's gonna happen now.
yeah, I'm trying to think what I could do about it other than like attempting to assassinate Zach or something.
I'm ready, bro.
Gosh. You have the code of silence.
I'm gonna
up.
red card assassinating Zach.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen. I know, but
You still have a code of silence up.
Going to silence the stage.
this shout out goes to Harold and
Yeah, it's just he's still talking, but you can't hear it. I think the mic must have gone out. That's weird.
that's just.
It's not a real urban fantasy if our powers don't go off at really inopportune and awkward times.
No. Like I don't think it's fair for me to try and do that. So like I've had this conversation and that's the way it goes with my date tonight. And I will just let it ride.
And she's like, I think because if you let it ride, then that happens. So
Yeah.
Zach takes the stage and that speech happens, and she's like,
Yeah.
did you tell him to say something about me? Like as he's talking. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
I did.
That's-
Yeah. He's friend from school, actually.
Oh wow, you know him?
Yeah.
Who's
He
Audrey?
goes to school with us. She goes to school with us too.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, that's right. Your friend that we
Yes.
played golf with.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was what I thought then.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to die.
I'm going to die of secondhand embarrassment.
I'm gonna get us more drinks.
I think that's fantastic. and I will come with you.
Oh no, I'll be
that's a
right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
And she goes over to the bar, and I think she 100% bumps into Audrey.
Oh, 110%.
God.
So here's the thing. I was plotting to make things worse for Harold because I love you, David, but I worship chaos.
No, it's fantastic. All of this.
So here are my two questions for you. One, can one cast a glamour on themselves that isn't super specific, but is more just like a magnanimity?
Like I want an effect rather than a
an effect rather than a visual.
Probably. What do you just let me know what you want it to happen?
Magnanimity? I can't pronounce that word properly.
Oh, like
You
you
got
want
it.
Yeah. So you just want to be more important or like more impressive.
It's Audrey's way. So I am pulling a little more from a prep book than a jock book, but she hangs out with preps. It is the way she and her friends get through clubs. I'm gonna say.
Oh, I see. It's
being hot and awesome.
Being hot.
Yeah.
It's the like the music stops right when you walk into a room, and there's a convenient fan blowing your hair perfectly.
Yeah, I feel like
at
it's
all times. Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely something that like if they had a nerd who knew magic with them, that is something that these kind of kids would abuse.
Yeah.
For 100%.
And Audrey, because she is a trash human, as I am, turns to Kaz and says, I need you to help me with something. We do this every time we go out.
Oh, so good.
Because she knows Audrey's better. She knows that Kaz is better at illusions than she is.
Okay.
So what am I rolling for this?
Well, it sounds like Kaz is rolling for it.
Yeah, Kaz. Do my homework.
So you want the Hottie McHotters package, yes?
Yeah, one hot package.
Okay, so probably roll glam then to help. Clara?
If I'm
You can roll mental if you want,
yeah.
Kaz, but Audrey would roll glam to help. To just
Don't
like
fail
be
me
hot.
now. Oh, you can't even see it. That looks kind of cool.
Fail me now, transparent cube.
Cube,
Void
don't
in-
fail
in
me now.
space.
Say, Cube, don't
My
fail
little void die. There we
There's a
go.
little birdhouse in your soul. Okay, a D10 and a D8.
Oh, I got a 5.
I got 2 7s.
Okay. So
I didn't know if you got extras for doubles.
It kind of works.
Yeah.
Kinda. I'll take kinda.
There's a
I
boost.
think the let's see, how do we want to?
Maybe her face is slightly more symmetrical than usual, and like her
The
skin.
lighting is good.
clearer, The lighting is good.
Oh,
Like maybe.
Oh, it's just like permanent key light. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Kaz pick. So it works. It works normal, fine. Everything's cool, but it's like it's obvious that it's happening. So like, yeah, it clearly looks like, oh, she just put a spell on herself to be like it's still
prettier.
working, but like people will notice, oh, there's a glamour happening here. Or it's on both of you.
Oh, it should be on both of us.
I'm gonna put it on both of us because I think that's gonna be more interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I feel like Kaz wouldn't want the attention.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, they would not.
Yeah. Okay. So so it hits both of you. So
Sorry, baby, I'm torturing you.
yeah. And
I love this.
so Audrey's walking up to the bar, and the two of you turn around with your drinks, and like light from the heavens.
Pour
falls
some
upon
sugar
you
on
and-
me by Def Leppard starts
Right.
playing.
Yeah,
Audrey
what-
turns as they walk to the bar. Audrey is explaining to Kaz, who she assumes has never like done something like this before. Who knows? Audrey makes a lot of assumptions. And explains, you never buy drinks for yourself, and this is why. And so they have someone else buying their drinks for them.
Nice.
Huh.
I'm a cheapskate.
You know, I could get used to this.
And I think someone in in a black blazer and a puffy pirate shirt comes over to Kaz with a drink and is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
what? You come here often?"
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen you around. I got you a drink.
Oh, how did you know what to get me?
Oh, well, I just kind of guessed. Did I guess right?
Well, I don't know. What is it? They're like really uncomfortable. They're just like, what do I do? Like they keep looking at Audrey like
It's just like, like thumbs up, like,
Yeah, it's definitely like some kind of daiquiri, but it's got like a stupid, goth name, like it's, bloody something.
I need to remember that this is through the 1980s lens and not a current lens.
Where you don't accept drinks from strangers? Yeah.
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 Okay, so then they'll take the drink and kind of take
and
like
I'm gonna say this as a line situation, I would not have a character drug you at a party.
Great, cool, great.
I'll take that.
Because this is the 80s as it should be.
Yes.
As it should be. Should be.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, if anyone.
Yeah. So they'll take like a little. So they'll take it and like, and is it good? I don't know.
I mean, probably it's gonna be like a fruity strawberry kind of daiquiri thing.
So they'll like take a little test sip, be like, huh, and then like down it. That is really delicious.
Oh my god, a daiquiri would give you a brain freeze.
I love it.
You can have it. You can totally have a daiquiri not frozen.
Oh, that's true.
That's
true.
But I think it's funnier if they're just like glug, 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 glug. Ooh.
It's like a giant.
Like
it comes in the
drink
whalebone. Like I'm gonna go walking around the streets of Vegas.
Vegas with the big
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, then I picked the right one.
Oh, that is delicious. Does it come in lots of flavors?
More.
Yes. And then
He's drink more.
He's like 100% gonna go get you like 2 more.
Great.
So this
And
dude
they're
is
gonna
feeding-
drink them.
Yes,
And
this dude is
worship
feeding
chaos.
Kaz drinks. So Kaz never doesn't have a drink in her hand.
This is perfect.
What song is Zach playing?
I think it's there's a few warm-up songs, crowd pleasers. I think he definitely does. I did write a set list. Let me get my
Oh yeah, dude.
That's adorable.
he definitely does Paint It Black as kind of a warm-up just to get things going because it's a goth club.
I like it.
And then it goes into a little bit of Whitesnake, Here I Go Again, just to
Nice.
start rocking it up a bit. And then he's going to say, this next song is dedicated to somebody that means the world to him. And what he's actually going to sing, in the game, we're going to say he wrote this song, but the song is actually Somewhere Only We Know by Keen.
Oh.
And as he's going to sing this song, he's going to think about all the places he's been as a traveler. And he's going to think about meeting Miss Strauss, meeting his friends. He's also going to think about his mother. And he's thinking about having a place that he can go to that only we know. And he's pouring that emotion into the song. Like this is his, he no longer cares if this looks good to anyone else. This is just something he has to do. And that's how he's going to try to perform.
So I friggin' love that. What emotion is he rolling?
I think for the first time, he's rolling green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like this is powerful emotion and like emotion is magic in this world.
Yeah.
I think like we'll go ahead and roll. Let's see what you get.
Okay.
And Here I Go Again was definitely playing when you flipped around with the cool hair and the light and everything.
Here we go. I have a 9. Oh, am I at a D6? From orange and I'm rolling green. That's D6, yeah.
Yeah, if you're
If it is my
if you,
6,
no, if your current emotion is orange and you're rolling green, it's a D4.
D4, okay. Well, I still got a 9, but let's see if the 4 explodes. It does not, but I have a 9.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I think like this like peace and like serenity sort of washes over the audience. And everyone just sort of feels everyone feels sort of like, you know what? It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And Aaron, like you can see Aaron, like the camera sees, like it's watching you from a viewpoint in the audience, and then it cuts over your shoulder, and we see Aaron in the audience, and she's like, she's dancing and she's cheering along, and then this song comes on, and like she knows that you two are gonna be okay, that you are like so high strung, but that it's gonna be all right. And then I think it cuts to Amanda sitting back down at the table, and she passes a drink over to Harold, and she's like, I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
give me like a
Oh.
little heads up if, you know, I'm gonna bump into someone else that you're in a relationship with. Just so I could, you know, prepare myself for that.
1,000% yes. That, and like I think Harold, like in the spirit of just being super chill, Harold just pours out the like, I've known her for a really long time and like lives across the street, and I think she's super awesome, but she's always been dating this douchebag and he's such a jerk, and you even
Guy
met
from the
him,
mini golf?
right? Yes.
That guy was a douchebag.
Yeah. So like
Kept
just
telling
all
lacrosse stories the whole time.
yes, like all of that just rambles out, like, because Harold has literally not had anybody to talk to about this
Oh.
at all.
Harold.
So he just, yeah, it's like a waterfall of like, oh my god, and like, then it finally like the story. It's almost like reading like a Michener novel, like. So like when we were like 12, like, and then like it just goes all through history up until like, and then the other night, like, I think she got super jealous because I have a date with you.
Free advice to players. Don't talk about another girl on a date.
Yeah, right?
No,
And
but like,
she's-
yeah,
No.
this is all just a thing. Yeah,
She's
100%. I agree. Yeah, but
yeah, okay.
but like,
uh,
but like Harold's not trying to be a jerk about it in any way here. Like it is 100% like all of that. And so Zach, the guy on stage, he just said that because it seems like it may be a thing, and I don't know if it's a thing, but I am so glad that you are here, and that I just kind of blurted all of that out. And like, I think he seemed surprised about like the sort of magical effect on him and that he did that. But then he's like,
Well,
but that's a thing. And I think you're pretty awesome. And really the only time that I have enjoyed over the last couple of weeks has been talking with you on the phone. because life has been super shitty, and yeah, like all of that.
And I think she
like 5-minute rant.
After all of that, like as it's coming to a close, she's just like, okay, no more talking. And she just like puts her hand on your mouth and like leans in. And like I think she goes to like just lay on you to watch the concert in this booth or whatever. And she's like takes a big drink and then like, I mean, at least she's super hot. And like takes another drink and then like I think it cuts because it's after 10.
Oh, it is after
Noise.
10.
Oh yeah, we can finish up the concert and figure out the unicorns next time.
Oh man. All right. So, where's my script? All right. That's the end of tonight's session. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us on December 14th for our next session. If you want to catch up on past episodes, find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks network. Visit happyjacks.org/shows. If you'd like to learn more about Lighthearted, you can go to lighthearted.games. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can follow me on Twitter @KurtPotts, where I have not been super active lately, but probably will be soon. I do want to say that we are slowly coming to a close, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what the last session is going to be yet, but probably like early January, depending on how long it takes us to get through some stuff. I know some people have other commitments and things. So, yeah, we've probably got a couple more of these. And I am super excited to see it come to a close. Not end, but see the culmination of all this
thrilling
awesome
conclusion.
story.
A season finale.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, are we going to come back for more? We'll talk about that later. All right. Let me throw it to the cast so they can say their goodbyes and announcements if they have any. Dave.
I'm not used to going first at the end. Surprise me like you surprised Claire at the beginning. Yes. Thanks for watching out there, everybody. It's always a blast to get together with everybody. So thank everybody here for being awesome and telling this super fun story with me. Shout out to next Monday. New show starting up on Happy Jacks, helmed by, I believe, Emily Vanderwerf, that has been a player in some of our games. So I'm super excited to start watching that because I need more content to consume. I'm desperate for content to consume. There's only I got only so many things that I can do while I do laundry and dishes. I need to entertain my brain. So that'll be awesome. Yeah. And good luck, everybody. Stay safe out there. Try and chill out. Be cool. Watch stuff on the internet. Let's try and get through all of the other junk for the rest of the year.
100%. Clara.
Sorry, somewhere only we know does something to me.
Me too. That's why I chose it.
Hi, I am Clara, and I am all over the internet as clearly_golden, unless you're into mermaids, in which case, unless you're into mermaids, in which case I stopped using consonants. It's mermaid_clarity on Instagram. I'm also usually on Games We Never Play's weekly podcast, where we take a game, we do a 2-hour one-shot from character creation with some combat or whatever the mechanics ask for, and then we review it. And it's good to learn about games that are maybe off the beaten path. If you're listening to this, then you'll really enjoy something like that. This month is December coming up. So I am actually not on that show, but we are doing Overarms, I think. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I spoiled it. We're doing something fun. I can't remember right now. It's late. But it's really going to be really fun. So you can find that on Games We Never Play.
Claire.
Hi, I've been Claire. You can find me all over the internet at as CB Dubs, SEEBEEDUBS. And today I just want to ask everybody to stay home and wear a mask and wash your hands. And there's been 250,000 new cases in the last week, so let's try and knock this out by not meeting and cross-contaminating. So.
For sure. Joe.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe, and I have been Zachary Lee this session. I also, as a personal note, wanted to say I made the character decision about the song breaking a little bit of continuity. I know it's the 80s and the song doesn't exist, but
that's okay.
I wanted to give that song out there as also a tribute to anybody watching the show, listening to podcasts, staying at home, wondering and hoping for a world that was, or a place we want to get back to. And a lot of us can't. And the thing is, we're all in this together. So thank you so much for watching shows like this. That was my little tribute to all of you as well.
Crying.
Oh.
Well, thank you, everyone. This has been awesome, and we will see you in 2 weeks. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.
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 Bye.